Yes, everybody, welcome to your Saturday night virtual pub quiz. This is the Rum Down. We are getting shit-faced tonight. Cheers, Janine. Cheers to you guys at home. Let us know what you're drinking on Twitter, and we'll give you a quick retweet. I see someone lurking down in the studio below. What's bro?
What's going on, guys? How you doing? Steve, Janine, the people at home. Can you hear me now?
What do you know? Can I hear you now? Hello? Yeah, got you.
You hear me now?
I got you. What's been your favourite part of trolling Arsenal today?
Someone saying they're going to stab me.
Yeah, I did say that.
That was good.
I like
fun.
the homeless degenerate look.
Yeah, and the guy was walking barefoot through a field by a river with his top off.
Oh, people with jobs have feet too.
But I sat in the dugout at Old Trafford, looked like the homeless one. I don't know.
I have titled this week's quiz. Let's all laugh at Arsenal. So let's set aside a good couple of minutes to laugh at Arsenal.
Yeah, let's do that.
They're shit, aren't they?
Mate, I'll be honest. I woke up today and I was still a little bit pissed off about yesterday. I felt like we should have won. It was a missed opportunity. But then Arsenal came along and cheered me up. It's been 4 days. They've lost twice. Their fans, whether it's on YouTube or social media, they're just absolute. They're just mental. And you think they'd be used to losing by now.
My favourite part was last week, Hector Bellerin. Seeing all the philanthropy that's been going on. Check this out, you'll like this. I'll pull it up so Janine can see it. Because otherwise she's not going to have a pot of glue what's going on.
I don't have a clue what's going on anyway.
You will in a minute. You'll at least have a clue when I mention this reference. Right, so Hector Bellerin's a player for Arsenal. Hector Bellerin did this last week. You're getting onto everyone's getting in it together. Going to plant 3,000 trees for every Arsenal win. 3,000 with an F. Free, right? They've played twice. They've lost twice.
Okay.
So all of the replies to this is like, so it's fucking no 1,000 trees that you're going to get planted. Then, yeah. I mean, that's the most Arsenal thing ever, isn't it?
Didn't Messi or Barcelona do something like that before? But like they could deliver on it. Was it Messi with his goals? Was it Messi with goals? I think. And Arsenal have obviously seen that and thought, or Hector Bellerin rather, and thought, let me get on this. I like Hector Bellerin out of the Arsenal players, to be fair to him. So it feels harsh to be giving him a little kick while he's down, but it writes itself. The jokes write themselves, and straight away everyone was onto it. And you thought, no 1,000 trees, they'll win a game, and already they haven't. And today was just the worst. Like, how can you like? They're getting onto what's his name, Neil Maupay, for doing a challenge that happens 100 times a week. Honestly, on a football field.
It's the most pathetic attempt at a challenge ever. It's the least cynical challenge that happens on a field. You
can't physically stop either. Like, you know, like when a player thinks, all right, the ball's lost, you can't just stop like that. There's some forward momentum. He has to kind of hit him almost. And yeah, maybe you should ask why your goalkeeper's out there.
Can I tell you who Arsenal's next 5 games are?
Go on.
Sheffield United.
Yeah.
No, sorry, actually, I'll rephrase that because I got it wrong.
Is it
Thursday night, they've got Southampton, tricky away. Then they got Sheffield United away. Then they got Norwich at home, fighting for their lives. Then they've got Wolves. Then they've got Leicester. Then they got Tottenham. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to lose 6, but they might not win 6.
They're lucky they're mid-table, and there's a fair few teams doing worse than them at the moment, or they'll get dragged into it. The fiction is like that. They are bad at it. Come on, we're not great. I'm not getting into any false pretenses about Manchester United, but they are the gift that just keeps on giving. And even though we aren't great, we can always laugh at Arsenal. And that is the great thing about it. We can always laugh at Arsenal. They kicked out their greatest ever manager. They were singing all sorts about him. I don't know, singing about killing him and that probably. And it doesn't surprise you that they're on Arsenal. They're on Twitter just offering everybody out that has an opinion. Rio Ferdinand's trending, and people are talking about his missus that passed away because he had a cheek to say, Neil Maupay, it was just a normal challenge. Like, they're absolute wet wipes and they can't take it, and it's hilarious. It's funny.
It's hilarious.
If they didn't like my tweets today, they should have seen the one that I did about Paddy McNair.
I do love a little bit of Arsenal baiting. I've shown Joe. I was showing Joe some of the stuff that we've done on Devils back in the day. Remember when we sent Ian to the Emirates or to the South Tottenham area, as he called it, to do a video on Arsenal, and he's got his handy little flag that you can take in. Wenger in for when you're beating like Crawley 1-0 in the FA Cup, and then you can turn it around. Wenger out when it's 1-1 at half time.
Yeah, they were great video. I think that was either 100 Reasons to Hate Arsenal or a totally separate video, but it was a great video.
Yeah, fantastic.
It was a good one. That.
No matter how bad we are.
Was it How to Be an Arsenal Fan?
Might have been how to be an Arsenal fan. Yeah.
It was something like that. Yeah. You're right. It weren't 100 Reasons to Hate.
Hey, I tell you what. Like the video if you fucking laughed at Arsenal this week. Everything's gone tits up in 2020, hasn't it? Apart from Arsenal. They've just carried on doing. They've kept it normal for everyone.
Have they won this year?
Well, someone said a Brighton have won in 6 months until today. And I was like, all right, come on. 3 months for that we didn't play for.
They are bad.
All right. Are you doing a shot, lad?
Stephen was like,
I haven't got any shots.
All right,
at the moment, unfortunately. You can.
What you having?
Let's try the pineapple one. No, it's this one on the. Yeah, that's the picture.
Pineapple rum.
Looks like we're getting fucked up tonight.
Yes. What is that? Pineapple rum or pineapple something else?
Yeah,
it's obviously rum, isn't it?
Got pineapple infused rum. Smells like it's not going to blow your bollocks off, but it's going to blow your bollocks off.
But I've never tasted fruit flavored rum. Does it work?
Yeah, but I only had it in pineapple juice.
I've had pineapple gin. I was not well after that. Yeah, I'm just like emptying the cupboards, me.
What are you going to do after that?
I don't know. I'll have to have your rum.
There's white spirit under the sink. You can get on that.
Cheers, lad.
Cheers, guys. To Arsenal.
To Arsenal.
Did you see that big grown baby? Did you see that big grown baby tie offering Maupay out?
Yeah. Do you reckon he gets dropped off at work?
Listen, imagine being Maupay, yeah. You get home tonight, you sit down, you're waiting for match of the day, you go on Twitter because you want to check it out, and you see that. That's not going to you're not going to be scared. That's going to make you piss your pants and make the goal even better. I don't know why they do it. Again, why did they do it to themselves?
It's so perfect, isn't it? It's that guy. So what's happened is one of the Brighton players.
I love how you're trying to explain it to me.
Don't worry about it. Just so you're not sitting there totally clueless, you can just.
I'll just carry on drinking. I don't mind.
Clueless. So
it's almost like for the people at home that don't know as well. It's great.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so it's one of them. So here's how what went down. Right, one of the Brighton players. Really softly. He jumps into him, but it's one of them that it just happens, doesn't it? He's jumped into the Arsenal goalkeeper who's in the weirdest spot anyway, and he's almost out of his box. And he's landed funny on his knee. And what's he done? Hyperextended his knee, done one of his ligaments?
He's twisted around. I don't know what he's done.
Yeah, he's done something to his knee.
It's not good.
And he's had to go off. That player then scores in the 95th minute of the game to win Brighton the game. And now Rio Ferdinand's getting death threats on it. He's getting death threats on it. Adam's getting death threats on it. Because Arsenal fans are fucking dicks, essentially.
Just need to chill
but
out.
You missed the bit out where the goalkeeper started pointing at Neil Maupay when he went off.
Yeah. As he's being
that was hilarious.
Off, he gives it one of those, I will have my vengeance. I think that's what he was saying. I don't think it was like, hey, in the 95th minute, you bang one in. which is what
And
happened.
that's
But I don't think it's
essentially what happened. Who was the goalkeeper that was in goal at that point?
Does it matter? I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it doesn't. I remember when they signed David Luiz, and they were saying he's the best thing since God knows what. He's going to solve out all their defensive problems. £24 million I paid for David Luiz. Jesus
Did they? I
Christ.
thought it was about 8.
Yeah, 8 million plus they had to pay his agent 6, and they had to pay him 10 million wages. They do that with United, so we're doing that with Arsenal. £24 million for 1 year of service from David Luiz, and all because he looked like Guendouzi. They thought he was going to be great.
If David Luiz is the answer, I'm not 100% sure what the question is. And Guendouzi as well, thinking he's a fucking vintage Antonio Valencia gripping people by the throat. Sit down, you fucking child.
Yeah, absolute bellend. And who's Guendouzi anyway? Poor man's Rodrigo Possible.
Fuck me. Arsenal.
Fucking hate Arsenal.
Yeah, do you know what? We got a dead quick fire round because I know you said you was going to go play GTA. So before you fuck off,
we got to do a heist.
You can do this round with us because 1, it's video game centric, and 2, I actually want to know how many of these that you know. So here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to flash up a picture. Now, this is not the picture. Are you
starting with this one?
Yeah, we'll start with this one just while he's on.
Okay.
So I'm going to flash up a picture.
Don't be doing Commodore games in that, yeah. I'm not that old, Steve.
Listen, there's some Amiga games in here, but don't worry. So I'm going to flash up a picture. This isn't one. This is how the picture comes up like this. Boop.
Okay, that's you.
So the picture, that's the me, obviously. It's not one of the pictures. So it's going to come on the screen like that. And then don't blurt your answer out straight away. You got to tease them a little bit. So we got to talk about it. You've got to, do you like to say to every dickhead on Pointless? Don't just give me the answer. Play with it a bit first.
The more talking points, aren't there?
Yeah, so you got to give your talking point, and then in about 30 seconds, we'll give you your answer. So if you're playing along at home, you got to write your answer down quick, and then you got to get in the mixer. All good?
Yep.
Okay, so this is video game round number 1. Bit of an old school fan favorite coming first. Let us know if you've got it. Boop.
I used to love playing this.
Hang on. Let me just full screen it on him a minute. Oh, hang on. I'll put him back on. There you go. There he is.
Oh, no.
I'll full screen him.
Some tension music.
We do need tension music.
Yeah. Or a countdown clock.
What's it called on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Is that it's one of 2 games. It's either GoldenEye or Time Crisis.
Gonna have to push you for an answer.
GoldenEye.
It is GoldenEye.
Yes.
So you can see how this might be a bit harder than you think, because obviously if we just showed you the titles.
Because a lot of the games looks very similar as well.
I see Joe in the comments, not our Joe, A Joe, says, how does Howson do it over 3 hours drinking and no toilet break? It's a skill.
I don't let him out.
Yeah, and also once I've got a host, and once the seal's broken, that's it. So it's all in the mind. You just forget that you need a piss, and you don't need a piss until you really need a piss. And it's like a fucking broken hose pipe when you do go for it. Right, ready for number 2?
That's why I don't drink water.
Here's number 2. You might struggle with this one. I mean, if you know it, you know it. But if you don't know it, I think you're going to struggle with that.
Oh, God.
I think this was Amiga. How old are you, Adam?
It's a shame that Callum's not on because I
21
think that
next month.
Be Callum looking at them guns.
You saw me.
He's not here to defend himself. What happens?
Yeah, I'll be honest.
I haven't seen anyone in the comments.
I haven't got a clue.
Has anyone in the comments got this? It's not Earthworm
Can I
Jim.
ask the audience?
Rayman.
Am I allowed to look in the chat?
You can look in the chat if you want, but no one's put the answer in just yet.
Oh, man.
How do I filter out the taste of rum? I like the taste of rum.
He looks like a... He looks like a mechanic.
It's not Pac-Man. It is not a mechanic. It's not Farmville. Farmville.
Is he a hillbilly?
Probably.
No.
No one's got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I knew this
that
was a
is
bit hard.
that is old school.
What is it?
It's called Bubba and Sticks.
Sticks is with an X, so you know it's not messing about.
Yeah,
You need to have a little stick, very much like the Stick Man from Hey Dougie, and just basically throw his stick about.
What was the mission in that game? Who were you saving? What were you doing?
It was like platform game and puzzle game mixed together.
Ooh,
yeah, you can watch it on YouTube if you really want to know.
Right, here's one that I think you probably didn't play. I played this. This is old, this one. But I think you'll get it.
Oh yeah. I know which one. I know what that is. I played
Was
that.
it Resolute?
I think so.
I played that. I know that.
But you can still get it on
Luke says
iPhone.
all 12 people that played it probably enjoyed it. Mark says, I'm on the Salford Rum and Bud for my birthday tonight. Mark, happy birthday, pal. Let's get on the screen.
Happy birthday, Mark.
That's not my birthday.
Mark.
Oh, hang on. Let's everything's going on. No, you're not on camera at a minute, so you missed it.
The Rum and the Bud. Yo, he's mixing it up today. He's going to be a hot mess
we'll pretend
tonight.
it is my birthday, but it's not.
It's not. It's Father's Day, but you can have it
It's
now.
Father's Day tomorrow, but it's rum, so.
Oh, shit. I forgot to order that moon pig. Oh, no.
Hey!
Dad's going to get a normal card tomorrow.
Buzzing!
What's that?
He's finally got a cup. He wanted a Salford Rum.
I fucking really wanted one of these cups. And, as if Mark's nailed it, and that might be what reminded Janine, we now have the Black Salford Rum. Yay! To go with.
Tonight is going to be messy.
Hey!
I'm going to have to come on here in 2 hours and make sure this place is in a good state. And
Yeah.
This is going west very soon. And if Joe enters the building.
This is what we're doing.
My God.
Alex says, what rum would I recommend? Right. I haven't tried the dark Salford one yet, but this is like a gift from God himself. After that, I would say the one I'm drinking today, which is right behind Janine there, which is the Diplomatico. And then probably in that mix as well, I can't reach it, is the paper one, which is rum bullion, which has got like a bit of a ginger biscuit kind of thing going on. That would be my top three. Everything else is kind of outside that. And yeah. So
I think if you're new to it, the safest one is Salford.
Salford's like buttery in it.
I don't really like Salford, but yeah, it goes rum, but it goes down quite easy, the Salford one.
So anyway, what is that then, Adam?
It is Paperboy.
Paperboy, correct. Did you play it?
I did play it. Imagine playing. Okay. Imagine a game. A game is based on delivering newspapers. On that subject, did you have a paper round?
I had a paper. I got sacked because I only went in on payday, and he was on.
Typical.
Yeah, I only went in on Saturdays because Saturdays you got paid, and they'd be like, "Right, well, where was you like Monday to Friday, you little cunt?" You'd be like, "I'm not getting paid then." No.
Well, he better not be watching. She'll have you for that C word.
Right. So, Alex, we're playing a video games round.
All right.
You might have guessed. Did you play it, Adam, then?
Yeah, I did. I remember playing it. I even played it. I played it more when I was about 18, 19, and I got some emulators. I played it more then, just for like nostalgia purposes. I think nostalgia plays funny tricks on us. Like, I thought it was a great game. It wasn't a great game.
Yeah.
It was just.
It was just
great. It was just old.
6 or something.
Isn't it funny as well how we used to think, like, as we've grown up, we've always thought the graphics got more realistic, even though once they were really shit. Like,
no, but they did get more realistic.
Some of these are so
we went from like this to FIFA, which almost looks like a. I remember when we was just going out and I'd stayed over at Janine's house and I was playing Pro Evo, I think it might have been, on the telly. And Janine's dad come and went, "Oh, who's playing?" Because I think
it was never that good. Come on now.
They're pretty. He's not young, shall we say? So anyway, I think that they get to the point where, at a random glance, certainly from the broadcast view, not maybe a replay, but from a broadcast view, you can get stung, I reckon. Right, okay, let's get on to number 4. Otherwise, this round will take an hour. You know what we get. I never played this game. Should we say that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What a
You've never
game.
played this game?
Nope.
Oh my god.
That was an amazing game.
I tell you what, though, I did go to a market research thing. Who the fuck went?
I used to go to them when I was in uni, get paid like 25 quid
Yeah,
a
I got
pop
loads, and it was
to have a beer
for
taste.
it was for a DJ game. We had to like scratch and stuff. We went around some weird woman's house in Ashton, and you just played a game for a little bit.
Hang on.
Definitely a precursor getting fucking non-stop that, innit?
You had a man like weird woman's house in Ashton.
Yeah.
I've never been to that house.
No.
Right, go on then. I think that might be an easy one for everybody. I think everybody got that, didn't they?
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot, yeah.
I didn't play it.
Great game.
Here's one I have played, though.
You were fucked if you didn't have a memory card, though.
Yeah.
Was that PlayStation 1 days?
Yeah, if you didn't have a memory card or your memory card was full, your 512
Well, I only
KB.
had 8 meg on it. Remember that?
Mate, madness. 16 meg was massive. You're like, wow.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Are you rich? 16 meg. Photos are 10 meg now. Right, remember this bad boy?
Oh, I do, but I don't know what the name is. Wait, let me see.
For everyone that's under the age of like 30 that's in the comments going, the fuck is this shit?
That's me. Then, done.
You used to do mad things like, you see the little chips thing?
Was it Burger Town?
So on your little chips thing, what you would do is you would maybe up the salt a little bit, because then you would sell more of your soft drinks.
I don't think it went that deep. Are you thinking of something else?
No, you did this.
I think he did.
No.
I think he did go that deep.
You did.
I know that you could put the price
what
up
she
on
said.
things.
You got to do, mate. How mad is it that some of these games are just like having a job?
What do you mean?
Fucking Paperboy and
But that's what
fucking
you did as a
work
kid.
at a fucking what's it, Gaff?
But that's what you did as a kid, innit? Oh, yeah, let's play. I own a
Work at
shop.
Alton
Like,
fucking Towers.
Well, yeah, this
But that's
is
what they
like
thought
before
people
the
wanted.
phone, though, isn't it? So you'd go on and you would literally spend hours building that park.
Right, some people have got it in the comments. Do you know what it is?
I did. I've seen it in the
don't.
comments now, so I do, but I didn't know it now.
Theme park.
Yeah, I didn't play it either.
So
No.
isn't the greatest screenshot because obviously you can't really get away. You can sort of see top left there. They've built like a log
Pond.
flume maybe or something like that, or like a rapids possibly. But you could build your own roller coasters and shit like that. It was well complicated considering.
Sounds
it
like a
looks
version of The Sims.
like that. Yeah, and see like in the middle of the screen there, that's your queue, but that's only for the maze. You want a big bad boy queue like a
right.
Nemesis for your big roller coaster that you throw stuff on. You know what I'm saying?
Funny story
here we
about
go.
The Sims. I remember. Okay.
I never played this.
Mark says another shot.
We'll do that at the end. I'm not getting that. Jesus. What's up with all the comments? Oh, there we go. Comments
Whoa, there's
rapid.
loads.
Yeah, we nearly did Roller Coaster Tycoon, and then we decided that theme park,
Theme park
was more popular.
More about it. Right, I never played this one.
Right.
Yes, I love this one.
All right, here's one Janine loved.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Not a
Is
Subi.
he the Geezer of Looney Tunes?
No.
That I am having a nightmare of that figure today.
What is that, man?
It was just your basic platform game, really.
No, what is that thing in the game?
It's got green arms, green legs.
And it's a devil.
It's a devil. It's not.
Like
It's
a
not
little
red.
ninja.
It's like a Sonic devil kind of thing.
Jay says, Steve, you are well old. I know.
He is.
I don't know this, so I'm looking in the comments. Just letting y'all know I'm not cheating.
I don't think anyone's got it in the comments.
I used to get some weird games, man. My uncle used to work at this place where he used to pack games, and he used to just steal them from me. And
I don't think anyone's got
I used to get the most random games. It's great. But I never got this.
I used to love that. I had a chipped PS1, someone giving you games for PS1. That's the best thing.
Oh, mate, remember someone coming around with the list? All right, what films do you want? What games do you want?
Yeah.
I want all of them. I want
How much
every
are-
one of them.
How much are they? They're a quid each.
Off,
That's
mate.
all you're paying. They're a quid.
Amazing. My FIFA cracked all the way down the middle. It cost me like a quid. and it still worked. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal. And then the PS2, they thought they were clever, but then the chippers got around it, and you needed like a DVD Region X video to go in your PS2, take it out, and put the game in, and it would work. Amazing stuff. People are amazing. Now you can't do it anymore. You have to pay. You have to pay.
Like Skybox.
Yeah, I had a cable. My dad had cable. My dad had cable box, and you press F and enter, F and enter, F and enter for ages, and then the channels would come back on.
I remember when I think I was 11, and like the first mobile phones come out, and if you press like *947 and then like a 12-digit code, your calls were free.
Oh shit!
That's
remember that reverse call stuff?
Love the
where you'd call someone on a reverse call.
I say that what I mean, so I don't feel in a bit.
That was when you had your free pips at the end. You know, you had your last 10 seconds. Oh, shit.
Before we get off down memory lane.
Absolutely no.
Zool.
No. Yeah, you're not wrong with that one.
Yeah.
Not a fucking pot of glue. What even console was on?
Amiga.
Jesus.
Maybe another one.
Oh my God. Can we get out of the... What
There is a mix of like Sega, Nintendo.
No.
No.
We're not yet.
Like the last 5 years, it's too easy.
Yeah, but we could at least do the last 25 years.
At least go Nintendo 64 kind of. Get into there.
I never had a Dreamcast. I always wanted one of them because they had the screens in the pad. My dad never got me one.
The Dreamcast, the one that had the CDs, the Sega one that played CDs.
Yeah, but it had like in the pad, it had like a screen.
I can't imagine.
Was it the Dreamcast that had that?
Right, if no one gets this, you can all fuck off home. Honestly.
All right.
Well,
should be
come on.
This.
Oh God, that's easy.
I think it is.
Yeah, she looks like she's in a different map than what she's supposed to be in.
Yeah,
I think that's the first great scene in our house.
Well, yeah, it's a training area, isn't it? So you can go on and do the training mode, and that waiter guy just follows you about.
In the freezer.
Yeah, that's what the scene that I wanted you to get, because everyone trapped the old guy in the freezer.
You're all sick.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember doing that.
He wouldn't live. Oh man, ain't gonna survive.
And it'd be like
in
a glitch.
Freezer.
If you couldn't get past him and you were trying to close the door at the same time, he'd like get wedged in the door.
Wait, did he like literally follow you around with a tray and be like 1 foot away from you? All right, yeah, I get it. Yeah. I think I remember it now.
Remember, these were the times of buying the magazine, so you get the walkthroughs.
Yeah.
And you're basically reading a novel while you were playing the game. Yeah, because you didn't have YouTube to search and see like, how do you do this?
No, and that's why kids today don't have patience, because we'd have to wait a fucking month for a magazine and then read
the next level.
And get a demo. Yes, what a time to be alive. A demo.
Demos. No such thing as demos now. These dickheads don't even have to fucking wait up at night to go and buy it from a shop. They just be like, it's out, I'll download it.
Oh, then when 24-hour Tesco's and Asda's and that came in, jeez. Yeah. They were the ones then. Go at 12 o'clock.
Magazines, get you loads of little games on there. And do you know what? That probably did loads for the gaming industry, because you could have a go of it.
Now they lost so much money and we're paying for it now. That's why they charge us £70 for a game now, because we were paying £1 all our lives. Bastards.
You did it the other day, didn't you, when we was talking about doing this round? Floppy disks.
Mm.
Games that come on a fucking 91 floppy disks. You have to load them in sequence.
Oh yeah, I think Super Frog was on the Amiga, and that had 4 floppy disks. So every time you excel through your level, it's insert floppy disk 2. I'm like, okay.
Floppy disks.
Anyway, here's another one for you. Hang on? Did everyone actually say that one?
Yeah. Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider, in case you're just sitting there going, Jesus, lads, get back on track.
Yeah. That's what we need Joe for. Go on. Nope.
Frowning Jog says, remember VHS versus Betamax? Not at all. It was just VHS. That war had been won by the time I was a kid, I think.
I don't know what that one is.
No,
No idea.
Stump.
not a bit of me.
Really?
That, no.
I thought everyone would get that one.
Yeah,
No.
one person got it in the comments. A couple of people
It's
getting
still
it wrong.
around.
People were saying worms. It was not far off, but
Worms
Worms.
are good.
Oh, I know what it is. I thought it was worms, but I
Worms,
didn't.
Earthworm Jim in it actually.
Earthworm Jim was very good.
No, I think there was one called Worms. Yeah.
Lemmings.
Is that the one with
Yeah.
the tanks? The Worms one.
I think so, yeah.
They did have tanks.
Hmm.
Hang
Yep.
on. Yeah. You ready for number 9?
Yeah, this is my last one, yeah?
Well, no, because it's 12.
All right, for real. Let's get through these. Come on. Yeah. Great game. Great game. Look at that. Glorious. Basically, that picture there is basically a dude uppercutting a woman. Now, how do you feel about this game? Cancel.
Be careful
this.
because you're getting clipped up.
I'm just pointing out what's happening on the screen.
In any way, shape, or form.
I didn't say that. I said that's what that picture is.
Yeah, you've annoyed a lot of Arsenal fans today, Adam. So you need to be careful today because they're waiting to pounce on anything you do wrong.
They can pounce on these nuts. They ain't nothing.
Oh,
Does anyone know what it is? Anyone struggling with it? Yeah,
No.
Ross says that's Steve versus Nicolas Cage. Fucking absolutely.
Let's take it out that again.
I still can't believe we've not got the Nicolas Cage round.
Hi, Chloe.
Hi, Chloe. Tekken.
Tekken.
Yeah, Tekken.
All right, number 10. This one I'll be very surprised if people get.
I know what this is, but
Do you though?
oh,
Fucking do you though?
No idea.
now that vehicle is telling me something.
Yeah, someone's
I
got
remember that vehicle there, that little plane. Oh, it looks like the original GTAs, but I know it's not that.
What did I put in this?
it. I don't know. Why are you struggling?
My fucking jaw's gone numb. I also might have overdosed on Pretties today. Is that a thing? Can you do that?
Pirities.
You did.
Yeah, do you know the one
Is
a
that the
day?
stuff you spray up your nose?
Well, the tablet form of that. I had 4.
Oh yeah, they're good then. Yeah, I have loads of them.
But it's like, all right, it's one a day. Okay, for pussies. But if it's like, if that's for the average fucking dude, well, I weigh twice that much. So clearly I need to take 2 of them.
I don't think it works that way.
That's exactly how it works.
You think everything
Yeah.
works that way, and
That's
you
exactly
take
how it
like
works.
6 paracetamol at once. And then I'm staring at
Why
him
did you overdose?
Because I thought I was heavier than that.
You what?
That's what you're saying, isn't it? Why they overdosed? Well, I thought I was heavier than what the daily recommended allowance thought. So
Yeah.
I've gone for it.
The RDA is clearly for the average kind of fat guy, not the fat guy. So you got to see, my jaw has gone numb. I wonder if it says rum mixed badly with Pretties.
Oh.
I'm guessing it doesn't mix well.
Don't feel good. I'm not going to do any more shots because I actually do feel a bit fucking twisted, to be honest.
Have some more Pirities. Might
Yeah.
turn the heat
20
up.
to 10. We've only been going 40 minutes. Yeah, it's not good. This is it. Anyone know what that is, by the way?
Not a clue.
Yeah, a few people.
I do now because of the comments, but I don't. I didn't.
Yes.
Would you? Well, would you have got it
Would I have got it? Yeah, of course I would.
if you didn't write the question?
Yeah.
Alex, would you have got it?
No.
Alien breed.
Nope.
Next one. Right, this next one. I played as a young whippersnapper being dragged all around the Mediterranean.
Oh, here we go back to the 70s again. Jesus Christ.
I've got no chance. Then.
Red Bull.
Oh,
I wasn't born again.
Should I have a glass of water, maybe? I don't feel good.
Oh, shit.
I glugged my fucking. I didn't measure for my first winging, but fuck.
No.
Head's gone like the Arsenal fans.
When he starts going like that.
Longer we can see.
I'm still on 2 iced tea at the minute, so it can't be that bad.
Oh.
What?
Your mum. Just Coke for
I don't
Stephen
do
now.
cocaine, mother. Right, this one. Right, this. Let me tell you a story about this game.
Oh
right?
no.
When my mother over there, and the fella she's married to, when we was all in the med, like as kids and shit, they had an arcade machine, and we would play this. Stop guessing before I've told the story.
You've already shown it him.
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
What was it up to?
In the Mediterranean, there was an arcade machine.
And we spent a lot of pesetas on this fucker. And I never was any good at it. Joe, and it's got Skeletors that come at you.
Skeletons, yeah.
With,
Like pirates.
yeah. That's the one. What a game this is. I bet if I played it now, it'd ruin my childhood.
No,
Don't.
No, it's just as
Don't
good
do
as
it.
you get on your iPhone.
Do you know it? Did you love it? The soundtrack was awesome. What?
I'm too young for this show.
Way too young.
Wow.
It's only over 18, I think.
You can still get it though on your iPhone, so there's no
Yeah,
excuse.
but no
for it.
one does though.
I don't download phones on my games on my phone because then
Nearly.
You know what I mean? He's fucking.
Don't download phones on my game.
when you're around your little cousins and that, they just want to take your phone and you're like,
And we're not past them
Not me.
days. That was
Wow.
Don't laugh at me.
We've only done 40 minutes. This is bad. An hour and a half. We've got 2 hours to go yet.
Fuck.
all right, come on, what's the game of this game?
Golden Axe. Nearly said Golden Age.
Oh, that's Golden Axe. I know what Golden Axe is.
You get to.
I don't remember it
Game
looking
you
like
get
that.
to kick people off and don't get arrested. Because if you do that in Blackpool, you got to talk to a man in the wig. What?
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 You got to talk to the man in the wig.
Yeah. Call him your owner and shit.
All right, go to court.
Can I have a rum, please?
You can have
No.
a cola.
No, put a bit of rum in it.
You can have a glass of water.
Guys, I apologize, Steve.
Oi, knob sack. You've got one more to do.
Yeah, I'm just apologizing for you because I don't even understand what you're saying.
Okay, here we go. This is the last one. Boop.
Oh, yeah. What a game.
I'll pour it in.
No, you're not pouring it in. Mum will shout.
That's on the screen. I'm going to know.
She can hear you.
Glug, 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 glug. Yeah.
Do a double.
Well, you can do a double towards the end when you stop slurring.
Oh,
Let me have a sniff.
You should probably take the picture off the screen when you say that one.
yeah. Oh, is that the dark Salford? Is it nice?
Yeah, I got them in mug. You got the clear one, the black, the white one.
No, I got the white one.
Oh my god.
The dark one.
They didn't have the white one.
Smells great.
Don't drink it from the bottle. Oh, he's done it.
Jesus, this is fuck.
That tastes.
Now, if you want to share that, everyone's going to get COVID because you've had it from the
Yeah.
bottle.
Not only that, this shows
You should just.
fuck.
It's gone.
That
That's
tastes
it.
strong. That does. Whoa! Almost got like a chocolatey thing going on with it. Hot though,
Right.
like you all down the throat and that. It's good that though. Cheers.
Right, come on, come on.
Boop. Who
I
knows
know
it?
that one.
I've seen
know
it. I didn't. I had that game, but
I
I forgot
played
about
this. I think. Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem.
Yes.
Nukem.
Great game.
Great game. Great game. They should bring that back out, actually.
The problem was it came out around the GoldenEye era, which meant that everyone played GoldenEye, which meant there was no
I played
reason
Duke
to
Nukem.
play.
Didn't have an N64 because GoldenEye was only on
Yeah.
the N64, wasn't it?
Yeah, I only played that when I went to my cousins.
Yeah, I only played it
Multiplayer
at
on
mates.
GoldenEye though, because you had
It was
four consoles.
Unbelievable.
Mm.
Yeah, great game, Duke Nukem. They're absolute nuts.
Do you know what? One of the first games as well, because like if you play Doom, you play any of them games, you can just you can fire a rocket launcher in a fucking strip bar, right? And nothing happens to anything. But Duke Nukem was one of the first ones where like the walls would have bullet holes put in them. Kids of today, they were like, what, that was a feature. Yeah.
It kind of looks like an early GTA as well. Like, you know how GTA is now? It kind of looks like that.
It did stuff. Yeah. Oh,
because GTA was weird. It was from a bird's eye view.
Yeah, the original one.
Mm.
Why did they take out the being able to run a lot of monks over?
Yeah, you can't be doing that in these 2020.
That would get them cancelled.
Yeah,
but that's not on any of the 3D ones, is it?
I don't think there are any monks in any of the latest GTAs.
Like Hare Krishna monks just like walking on the street.
There's a lot of like Eastern European gangsters. You know, they do the whole LA thing, the New York kind of thing. They haven't really done that.
Oh, Mikey C says a Stretford Paddock members video is the same as Patreon. No, although
they are not.
We did the vlog at the golf, we did put that on both.
Yeah, we
totally.
Did.
My bad. Yeah.
It had a feature where you could take a piss. Do you know what I mean? There was all sorts of stuff going on.
What a game.
Well ahead of the time.
Anyway, talking about games, I'm going to shoot.
My dad's text us. Tell him the bloke his mother lives with. I said married to. Says he's talking bollocks. It's not how you spell bollocks either.
How do you spell bollocks? Just
bollocks,
like
Ballocks. It's bollocks. B-O-L-L.
Alex. No, I'd spell it like your dad.
Yeah, that's wrong then. Yep, that's wrong.
No. B-O-double-L. Except an O-X, but it's O-C-K-S.
No.
All right.
Now that is bollocks.
See, there you go. Moldy Balls in the comments has got it.
Say again.
What are you going playing? Macola.
Huh?
What are you going playing?
Say that again. Say that again.
What are you going playing?
GTA.
All right, fuck off then.
Awesome NBA. But thanks for having me. I'm going to check in later, just see how you're getting on.
It's probably a good move.
So
it might be worth it.
Look after you. Again. See you later.
Have we got the questions?
Yeah, been there all this time.
Sound. Alex, you just finished work?
Yeah, mate. Golf was playing till late. Say again.
Did you wait a minute? The Bosco says, "Did I know Nicolas Cage was going to be a Superman in a pantomime?" There's no way.
Can't be real Superman, can he?
No, Nicolas Cage a Superman.
No, that's a lie.
Why would you tell him that?
And put money. Like, we could have hit that and just moved it on, but you put a super chat with it to make sure he'd seen it.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, straight from golf. Straight from golf. People have been playing till late.
What's this, Andy? Shenanigans at golf.
We've not had shenanigans. It's been dealt with. Not tonight.
We're not discussing it in public.
We're not discussing it. There's just people but it's been dealt with. People getting dead excited. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, because life's coming back. That's all. That's all we can say.
You'll have to tell me after.
Yeah. All went well today. Had the most ever on the golf course. Steve, you've been muted. Steve, you muted yourself. Steve, you muted yourself. All right, you're telling me. Okay. So I'll keep you entertained. Anyway, so yeah, Ashland Music Golf Club had the record number of people there today, just whilst they have a talk about what's actually gone on. And that's about it. I haven't got Joe to talk to. Just me on my own. That's all it is. Right, so you've done...
You golf for like sensible people.
Absolutely not.
Bit of a dark side.
Do you know what I thought? I didn't get this. I thought everyone who plays golf was good at golf.
No.
Nope. Things that you just wouldn't do if you were shit at it.
Do you know what's weird about golf as well? Is that, like, you know, there's people that are bad at football that will still play every week and go and do five-a-side, whatever. The one thing about golf that amazes me is people will go and practice being crap at golf. They will get lessons to be slightly less crap at golf. Which, like, imagine someone who was crap at five-a-side having someone come in and do an individual training session with once a week.
Yeah, imagine if I was like getting hold of someone and going, "Do you fancy doing some one-on-one lessons with us to play football?"
But that is normal in golf.
I think it's down to like target though practice, isn't it? It's like if you had a gun, you'd want to get better using it. Archery, you'd want to get better. I think golf kind of goes that kind of.
Kind of, but none of them sports do you pay 20 to 30 quid an hour to every week to go and have a lesson and still be crap at it. And people do that.
I don't
know why.
At the range, by the way.
Yeah, we need to do it where you can just whack it and not have to go after and chase it.
I meant a golf range. I meant a shotgun range.
We'll do both. I wanted to go. So last time I was in America, I went to my mate. I said, I want to go and do that shooting range. He went, don't worry, my mate's got a gun instead. We'll just go there. I went, I'm going to give it a miss, to be honest. I think that's the same. He just went, he's got loads of guns. I went, yeah, let's not. Okay. Mike C, we've just joined. I've not had a shot yet. Mike C joined straight for paddock. Fair play. Yeah. I've got.
Oh, no, wait. Let me get that on the screen. Matt says, was meant to get married today. Obviously, that's not happening now. Let's get levered. Let's get a shot down in respect to not my not day. Fucking hell. And you know what? I bet you've not got any fucking cash back either of you. Because I bet they've all gone, fucking sling it, mate. Oh, let us know. Did you get any fucking cash back at all?
Depends on your wedding insurance.
Yeah, it depends what it is. And...
Did we get wedding insurance?
No.
We'd have been double fucked then, wouldn't we?
But ours, we didn't really need it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have thought you'd have needed it this year.
Through wedding insurance, there's actually a lot of like clauses that it doesn't cover. Like, does your dress go missing? Well, I was taking my dress with me on that morning, so it would have been pointless. I should hope it doesn't go missing in my car. So you have to read through all your insurance, and it doesn't actually cover an awful lot.
I was meant to be going to Barcelona in about 3 weeks for a wedding.
That's not it. Oh, it's August, isn't it? Open it up. Well, wedding.
Yeah, no, they've scrapped it, and then they moved it to October, and then they moved it to June next year, I think now. So,
you want it, Alex?
Yeah, why not? There we go. Rum.
Have you stopped talking like a weirdo now, and you can have?
Have you been banned from shots already?
I think I just
you can't even speak.
Fair enough.
My jaws are a little numb.
Do you want me to go and get the box?
What does it say? You can't drink rum on it.
I reckon that's one of the things it says.
See what it says if you have 4 in a day.
Loads of people asking about the memberships and people joining.
Yeah, I mean, join paddock memberships if you want.
There's a bit of there's all sorts of different chaos in both of them. So in Patreon and in the membership. So
Back to the Future. Oh, that's an interesting question for me. I don't like Back to the Future, but I do.
I like Goonies. Goonies is good.
I do like the Goonies. If you're on the pull-out pamphlet, which ends up being about A4 size.
Avoid alcoholic drink in big letters.
That only says avoid, though. It doesn't say do not, which means you're all right.
It's nearly arm's reach away. It says avoid. It doesn't say don't consume it, though. It just says avoid them. Showering it. Managed to get it moved to another date, so I'm not out of pocket. Many people are. You're not the venue's taking a piss. Yeah, I bet. You're not doing it abroad, though, are you? Because that's what you fucked up in it.
There's some weird thing going because I've seen people.
Wow. It's in its own in its own little like ringed box, which is like avoid any alcoholic drinks.
So, how many have you had, and how big's the gap in between the last time you had one?
One a day.
Right.
And I had 4 because just having one's for pussies, isn't it? Right, let's be honest. So I took 2. Hay fever went away. Went and sat in the garden for a bit. Hay fever came back. Take 2 more. Happy days.
Right.
So you start thinking rum, your face goes numb. That's not happened before.
No. Okay.
You have got a dodgy jaw, though.
It don't mean it goes fucking numb all the bastard time.
He can usually talk all right on his on the rum.
Just can't
See.
read right.
He can't see, but that's not what we were saying. Someone said is my mic? Someone said about my.
We can't
Mics?
alter the volume of anyone's mic.
No.
So we
'Cause
could.
mine's just this.
Janine just turned all the way up, and that's us. Yeah. Oh well, that.
That's a bit much, and that's right in my ears. So I'd rather you didn't.
Where's the questions?
There, right in front of you.
We're on general knowledge.
General knowledge.
Might need Andy.
Are you stuck with some words?
Nope, just the page. Okay. Number one. How far off the ground is a regulation basketball hoop?
Right.
Message signed, apparently.
Yeah, how's it go?
That's what everyone's saying in the comments.
Need to see a specialist about my eye. No, I don't.
You don't need to say that, no. So, basketball hoop. I think it's that. How in what measurement did we say?
Oh yeah, we'll do this as normal. Go through all the questions and answer them at the end. Answer them.
I know.
At the end.
I know that. What I'm asking is, what measurement would you like the answer in for the feet? Okay.
Feet, Alex.
Okay. I need to speak really slow now, don't I?
I don't feel good. I mean, I feel pretty good, but I don't feel good. No, if you know what I'm saying. It's like I've got toothache, but I ain't got toothache. What the fuck's all that about? Do you know what I mean?
No, but go on. Let's go. Question number 2.
Stop it.
Stop what?
Being weird. Someone know take a note of this timing, please.
Oh, wow.
53 minutes.
What the fuck is this question?
I know, I was shocked too, but I did cross-reference. It's a real thing.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What is the national animal of Scotland?
This can't. Whatever the answer is wrong, surely.
Fucking right is wrong.
It's not. I double Googled.
Is haggis an animal? No, it's not, is it?
See, people are even getting it in the comments.
How do you know this?
Do
you know what? If you said Loch Ness, I'd have gone, okay. Makes more fucking sense, doesn't it? This is ridiculous. Everyone got it. It's not a badger, Luke. See, haggis, do you know that they tell Scottish children that the haggis is an animal that runs around the peaks of hills and it's got 2 legs on its left-hand side that are shorter than the 2 legs on its right side, so that's why it runs around hills. It's a real animal.
Why do they tell them that?
Because they're fucking Scottish, aren't they? They have salt in porridge. You ever tried salt in porridge?
No.
No, but Callum has vinegar on his pancakes, which is weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. Very weird. Question 3.
Pret a Manger is a popular sandwich chain in the UK, but what does the French name actually mean en anglais?
I should know this. I've got 2 of the words.
Some of the comments.
I've read a couple of things.
Will you stop doing that?
What?
Opening your mouth like that. It's weird.
Fucking. Is it all about? Why is it all about Scotland this week?
Someone has just.
It's a French question.
Someone just screenshotted that and tweeted at me. Rune, you just tweeted it to us. Oh, that's brilliant. Save photo, WhatsApp, and
It feels weird.
Send.
Don't pay any mind to it, and it'll
No,
stop feeling
don't pay
weird.
any mind to it. It feels fucking strange.
Maybe your beard's too heavy.
Yeah, because that's a fucking thing. Number 4. If you completed a 3 peaks challenge, which 3 UK mountains would you have climbed?
No idea.
Yeah, Joe gets it. I am a proud Scotsman. I played twice for Scotland before ever setting foot in the place.
I'm half Scottish.
Yeah, I'm not.
Didn't you
Me
tell
neither.
them that you were, though?
No. Here's how the phone call went. This is a mouse, but let's pretend it's a phone. The guy phoned me up and he was like, right, yeah, so I missed the England trial, right? And he was like, I'd like you to actually to get in the Great Britain squad, if you don't mind, but I can only select players from the home nations, which is obviously England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, little mini tournament, which we actually found a team sheet of, because me and Adam was talking about it on the Pod to Nowhere. And the reason I've not been able to find it, they spelled my name wrong. They called me Stephen Howson.
Howson.
In it, but you can Google it, you'll find it. I think it was April 2002. So they go, there is a way you can play in the home nations, though. And he goes, I went, okay, let's do it. And he goes, Scotland are missing a couple of players. I said, I'm not Scottish. And he went, fantastic. I thought you might have a grandfather that was Scottish. And I was like, I can't say that. And he was like, brilliant. I'll send all the info across to you. And I was like, I have no Scottish heritage whatsoever. And he was like, brilliant. See you on Monday. And you're like, did that fucking call just happen or what?
Bad that.
Then I got there and they was all wearing fucking kilts and like the team like Draki and all that kind of caper. And I was like,
Did you not wear a kilt?
No, because like they're like 400 quid. Did you know that?
I've run out.
I did.
So they're
you're definitely not. There's plenty of run behind you.
And they go,
nice.
You need to learn the national anthem before we play. You're like, okay.
No,
so you give me a sheet with the national anthem on it. And they're like, right, just so you got a little initiation to do. So like, you go on an away trip or you join a club, like you got to do a little bit of a karaoke in front of everyone with no fucking music and it's silent. So we go to a pub in Crewe. It's just full of old fellas eating sausages and stuff, right? And they're like, right, stand on a fucking chair, sing the national anthem, and you're like, oh, flower of Scotland.
You should not belt it out now.
Well, yeah, that was you belting it out. Fucking 18 years of age, shitting it. Like,
all right, yeah, 18, you wouldn't do it.
There was a shot there.
I think I'm all right.
Yeah, you doing one out?
Sounds like it,
So,
doesn't it?
yeah, we beat Wales. I had a good game against Wales. Pretty happy with how I played against Wales. I was well shit, and I didn't deliberately mean to be shit.
What's Foster's shot?
Let's try him. I haven't tried him yet.
No, you're not having any.
Oh, okay.
No, you can't drink the rum anymore, Steve.
You can't hold your liquor.
And then,
You can't mix your liquor.
Against England. And then I was the only Scottish player that made it into the Great Britain squad, which was well weird.
But you kind of was Scottish, but not. Let's have a look.
This is gonna be bad.
Yeah, that smells like fucking rocket fuel.
What did it? No, what was that again?
Jesus, going off in here.
Why would you put it over there?
Number 5. What is the capital of Barbados? Didn't know that.
Mark, are you drunk already?
McCullough would know that as well.
Steve, it's my birthday. Have a shot.
We did that, brother. Now I can't feel my face.
You told us that 5 times.
I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
Oh, well, Pink. Aslan's got to go. So long, brother.
Cheers.
Cheers. I should
This
be
will be
doing
evidence in court in the great false sports nationality scandal. Do you know what? There must be so much shit like goes on about, especially underage stuff like this, or the old grandfather fucking thingy. Oh,
Here's the best one. So there's a golfer from New Zealand, played from New Zealand for his entire career. Olympics came in for golf. He's now from Slovenia. No
do you know
chance.
what? Some places have like rules. Like Mokayev was trying to wrestle in the Olympics this summer for England for GB, And the Home Office literally said to him, if you want to wrestle in the Olympics, go back to Russia. Now, he's been here since he was 13. He was a refugee from the war in Chechnya. And for those who don't really know, the Chechen area of Russia don't fucking consider themselves Russia. And I spoke to Makev about it. He said, I'm more likely to hold up a British flag because I feel like this is more home to me than Russia ever was. But obviously, Chechnya has its own area. It doesn't have its own flag and stuff like that. It might have its own flag, but you know what I mean? It's not recognized and stuff. And he doesn't want to represent Russia, but he's good enough to go to the fucking Olympics, begging to Dagestan, yeah, same thing, yeah. He's literally from there. Begging to represent GB. Proud to represent GB. Proud to represent Manchester. You know, he's the world #1 amateur MMA fighter, junior amateur MMA fighter, just turned professional, and walks out with a fucking Union Jack around his shoulders. 2-time world champion, European champion, Asian champion, a fucking British Jiu-Jitsu champion, and he was the British wrestling champion. And they're like, "Fuck off to Russia if you want to play fight in the Olympics." So
bad.
But there's places like Bahrain who was going, "I'll give you a passport today if you want."
It's mad, isn't it? And even just, I bought his hat. You know, the one he donated for the 24-hour podcast. And I thought I might wear it, but I'm not going to wear it. So I need it signed, so at least it's like worth something then. Because I reckon it'd be quite good if he signed it.
I think it's going to be quite good, you know.
I reckon he is. From what and I don't know much MMA, but by the murmurings and the fact that he just looks, he's tiny, but could just throw any. He's just one of them people he's going to throw people to the floor.
He was that bored fighting the world #2. He was trash talking some Italian guys that were sitting in the crowd and the corner of the guy that he was beating up. And then he literally said to him, "I'm going to throw him over my shoulder in a minute. Watch this." And then threw him over his shoulder. And he's just like, it's almost not fair, that is it?
No.
#6.
Have you seen Adam's question on the WhatsApp group, which I can't put in or even mention here?
No.
Okay. Just have a look at it then. Fair play, Matt. We're never doing a broad wedding. Let's get lit. Fair. That's the way.
God. Bad photo.
It's not great, and it wasn't me. So
and you've done that multiple times.
My jaw feels strange.
Are you okay now? You seem to be improving.
Okay, cool.
Getting better. Get him some pizza.
Adam says, "Am I on cat?" No.
No, is the answer.
No.
My knees in the shot.
#6. What did Lord of the Rings author J.R.R. Tolkien's initials stand for?
That's a good question. I have no idea, but that's a good question.
And stuff. Pretty cool. Run like question 4. No, question 6. Pay attention, the dickhead.
See, my initial would be no good. It's A. Bagley. That's it.
What was the first film released in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
No idea.
#8. In which? Huh? Oh, US state. It definitely says versus. Is the famous Whistling Straits of Golf?
Oh, I know that. No, I should know this.
Someone mentioned fucking golf.
Whistling Straits is in. I know this one. I know it. What question is this? Because I've not answered like the last 4. So it's 7. 8.
#8.
It is in.
That first quiz on the Homeless podcast, though, and I did put a golf question in there.
Yeah, because that was the most ridiculous question that no one, even the most diehard golf fan, would ever know. I know that one.
Like the oldest golf course or something in the UK.
Oldest golf course in the UK, and it's wrong.
And you're like, this one.
No,
I'm like,
I went
nope.
through every. Yeah.
What
So,
yeah.
so my college played it with Whistling Straits. I didn't get picked, so that I've kind of hold a bit of a grudge there. So, just a bit. Bosco, no, 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 no.
Number 9, Beanbag Mints is an anagram of which movie? Fuck me, that's a good one.
Anagram.
So what's that?
Anagram. I'm a monogram.
Anagram. What was question 6? It was the 6th question. What is Lord of the Ring author J.R.R. Tolkien's initials? Who's the worst actor, Nick Cage or Danny Dyer? Nick Cage, because he thinks he can act. I think Danny Dyer just turns up and reads everything.
Danny Dyer's mint. It's just how bad he is great.
I mean, what range is there for Danny Dyer?
You can't, yeah.
Wide boy, East End Cockney fella. And today he's going to be a wide end East End Cockney fella. Wide boy. We went to the bar for a Zambuca. You gave me the number, and I took my number.
Oh, wow.
What?
That sounded like a good connection there. Like, way too much there. No, that's not good.
Nicolas Cage was not fantastic in Batman. Was he even in Batman?
Which Batman?
If I could be in any movie, which would be 300.
I think I'd be a Batman. But I'd need to be Batman.
I will get him back, but it's going to be too hard to show on screen.
Yeah,
Number
because
10.
she's going to bottle him, is what that's going to be.
Which country would you find the original Legoland? That'll be Jay trying to come
Who's got a key?
in. Okay.
Legoland. Don't know.
He phones Townsend and I'm going, what? Is that my name? I reckon that's not far off my name.
Coming in, scoffing something in his face.
Fair play.
What you got? Nah. Number 11. What chamber of the heart pumps?
Say again.
What? Probably which would have been a better word to use.
Which chamber?
Chamber of the heart pumps.
I just wrote it down off Google.
Wait, who remembers Windsor Safari Park before it changed to Legoland? Did it?
Did it really? I might go to the zoo, by the way, because the zoos are opening soon, aren't they? Not been to the zoo in a while. I
So
thought.
it's an animal prison
Yeah, but.
for innocent animals.
I know, but I watched Tiger King.
Is that by Rune?
Norwegian Corona.
What's equivalent to in English?
Divide by 10.
Don't ask me to do maths. You know I'm stupid.
Is that Norwegian stuff?
So
Yeah.
you're paying to see Stephen open his mouth really wide?
No. Steve, don't do it. Don't do it. We've got the picture now. Can't go back. It's on the Twitterverse. Everyone can see it. It's not been retweeted yet, though, which it could be. I wouldn't do that.
Number 12. Sploshing is described as a fetish. See, where's Joe when you need him? What would your fetish be if you were a splosher? It's got like a paragraph to answer it with.
Well, I was like, I usually do phobias. Don't I have to throw a phobia in there? I thought I'd switch it up to a fetish.
This is
I reckon Joe should do a fetishes round.
Joe would know this 100%.
How bad's Nicolas Cage's wig there, though? He was nearly back.
Why are you Googling Nicolas Cage?
No.
He's on the Twitter feed.
Someone's tweeted me saying Golden Axe is fucking mint. That can get retweeted. We appreciate that.
done them all, haven't you?
That was the last question, ladies and gentlemen.
Get here. Let me come here.
I want to know what you want to put inside.
Everybody got their
I thought
hands. Is everyone
Right.
fine?
So, just to let you know, my mum's pretty good at the card game. So, you know what I've got my dad for his Father's Day?
Okay.
Look at that for a card.
Oh.
And look at the back as well. Happy Father's Day. Look at that.
What did I say do yesterday on that? Oh, sponsored by Cans, wasn't it? On the badge.
And then you can write on the inside then.
I like it.
Happy Father's Day. It's good, isn't it?
What are we doing? Questions. Number 1, how far off the ground is a regulation basketball hoop?
It's 12 foot.
Okay, we got 10 feet written down here.
That could be right as well.
There was a bit of variance in everyone's answers, I'm going to be honest.
Apparently, we've got to do a shot.
Can I go back on them now? All right.
Have you stopped opening your mouth?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got a weird headache, though.
A weird headache. Why is it not in your head?
Yeah, but it's one that you don't expect to have. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Is it 10? I wrote 10 down and then changed it to 12.
Number 2, what is a national animal of Scotland? I'm going to go on a bumbo. And I'll have a bumbo in that in a minute because it's got like a weird sticky aftertaste going on.
Which bumbo?
Must be the other one.
Well, which one do you want? The black one?
Yeah. That one's empty, so I guess not. I guess the one with something in it is probably a good one. A fucking unicorn, Alex.
It's wrong. That has to be.
I had to check it.
I'm going to Google that.
We fucking done another bottle in.
Huh?
Yeah, but.
What?
So that is the answer. But I've seen that. I've Googled it. But that can't be right because a unicorn isn't an animal. It's a mythical creature.
Yeah, but which just makes no fucking sense whatsoever. But welcome to Scotland.
I'm not Scottish anymore.
Know what I'm saying?
To be fair, Electro not to get right. Enough at Buckfast, anyone can become a unicorn. Have you tried Buckfast, by the way, Steve?
Mum's texting Janine here saying, stop letting him have shots. I am fine.
I am fine. Have you had Buckfast before, Steve?
I don't think so.
Isn't it
wine
like
and
petrol?
It's
like beer and wine.
It's what's it called? It's something wine. It's not mulled wine. That's not the word. It's someone
Tonic
in the
wine.
comments. It might be tonic wine. It's really not good for you. I don't know, but it's like a horrible color.
Like lighter fluid.
Yeah. It's not good for you, but it's fun.
What is it?
Isn't like the Buckfast like our White Lightning kind of thing? It's
Nope.
that maybe worse.
No, it's worse. It's definitely worse. The other thing, I think if I got Steer 4 Loco, I reckon he'd die. Because you would never stop.
I'm all right with diet.
Because it's got the caffeine percentage of a Red Bull, but it's 12%. And they come in pint tins as well.
See, I'm not a fan of the pints in. I like the stubbies to keep them cold. Andy Jarvis says, look on the royal coat of arms, a lion and a unicorn. Where's that gone? Fucking hell. No lions in England and no unicorns in Scotland. For one.
Yeah, but lions are at least real, though.
But there is lions in England. They got them at Chester. I've seen them.
People are probably going to call me thick, but is the Welsh one dragon then?
Oh, yeah, they have them in fucking Carnarvon fucking zoo as well.
Well, yeah, this is what I'm saying. So
dragons.
is theirs a dragon? I know it's on the flag.
Yeah.
Is it a dragon?
Is a unicorn more or less fucking bananas than a dragon?
Same.
I reckon it's more bananas.
Harry Potter, so...
But
No, I reckon it's more bananas because there's things that are actually kind of like a dragon now.
I have seen a lion.
Like Komodo dragons are pretty much dragons. But
Not a dragon, though.
What's
So
island?
this is just like a big ass little. What's Ireland?
Lizard. No, it's not leprechauns.
Why do
No.
they keep them in cages then?
But it'd also be mythical. So why are we the only one without a mythical creature?
Well, maybe lions were until they actually found them.
No dragons.
It's not a lion, it's a human in a costume. It's the guy off Last Trance You going, "Rawr." Rawr. The fucking crazy old asshole. He's got lion Tourette's. Rawr. They cut to him in the crowd after someone scores a fucking touchdown. Going, "Arr, arr." Fucking mad bastard.
Do I have to cut you off again?
Shut up. Cheers.
You having a shot? Cheers. Thanks for coming.
Rawr.
I need something better.
National animal of Highland is a hare. Okay. Can we petition for it to be Roy Keane?
Mate, he went on a mad one yesterday. I think he went a bit too far. I usually agree with Roy Keane, but he went... De Gea is not the most overrated goalkeeper of all time. He is very good.
Yeah.
He's had a sticky patch.
Great goalkeeper of all time.
Yeah, you might be right there. Or Joe Hart. Joe Hart, maybe.
Being cut off again. Right, where are we up to?
I'm going to drop my pencil.
We're still on unicorns. Have you done question 3 yet?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, no. Pret a manger means ready to eat. It's not though, is it? Because they have to fucking warm it up. You can go for the old Swedish meatballs. Bring it over to you.
I do like their coffees in the morning, though. That's my route. I have 2 options there.
The croissants.
Just the coffees. The coffee's all right in there. And
The croissants are amazing.
porridge is good. But if I bring anything I bring in from Pret, I get looked at funny, hosty. Like,
Yeah,
why is it?
Brings anything in.
Yeah. If it's not from Cafe Rustica, it's getting looked at funny.
Even when anything from Cafe Rustica, you get looked at funny. I tell you what, for a giggle, 9 to 5 it. Just ring up Cafe Rustica and ask to place an order, and just see how it goes down. Love having.
No. Here's the game. You ring up Cafe Rustica and ask for something like avocado on toast, and just see what happens.
Avocado on toast. You fucking tripping? No. Yeah. No.
Do you do poached eggs? Fucking not. Yeah, just ask the daft things like, do you scramble your eggs for your sandwiches? And that would be it. Gone. Finished. You're over. Cameron won't go back in there.
Is it organic tuna that you're serving? Your tuna mayonnaise?
Yeah.
There's the answer.
They're the questions.
How the fuck do I know, mate?
They are the questions. Because Cameron won't go back in there. He's scared. He is very scared of the ladies.
It's Clayton's finest behind the counter.
Yeah, he's very scared. I don't think Joe can go in there either. I reckon Joe will get in trouble.
Someone said about Greg's. I saw a tweet before which did make me snort out of my nose. Which someone was like, I can't wait to deep throat a Greg sausage roll. Just visualized it and made me laugh. Anyway. Number 4. If you've completed the 3 Peaks Challenge in the UK, which mountains would you have climbed?
I know Ben Nevis, Snowdon. Right. I don't know the other one.
Scarfell.
Oh, should know that.
You've
Gavin
never
Stocks
had a Greg.
Right, hang on. Before we abuse you, and we're gonna, but
you need to be abroad. If you live in the UK, something has happened.
What's that fucking island called where the Bounty was shipwrecked?
What? Say it again.
Did I fucking stutter?
No, say it again.
What's that island called in the South Pacific where the Bounty was shipwrecked?
What Bounty? Like the chocolate? What?
Oh, you fucking div.
You're from Dublin now. Come on now. Gavin.
Here we go. Let's find the mutiny. Mutiny.
Have we I mean, I missed the start. Did we do a full laugh at Arsenal section? Okay.
Pitcairn Islands, like the most fucking remote, most desolate islands in the middle of fucking nowhere, which actually has a UK postcode, which is PCRN 1XX. If you're interested, you can probably drive there, sort of. If you live there, that's fine. How have you not had a Greg's?
He lives in Dublin. There's no Greg's in Dublin. However, if you land at Newcastle or Manchester Airport, the first place you are available to food at is Greg's, and that's where you need to go. You need to get a sausage roll, maybe a bacon sandwich if it's very early.
Wait. Ross says Greg's sausage rolls aren't the best.
Yeah, they are.
Whoa.
What's better? Because it's not the Pound Bakery, because they're no good.
Sometimes, like people's homemade sausage rolls, when they're proper with the meat in them, are really banging.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that.
Sausage is so succulent in a Greg's sausage roll.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about your normal high street. Where are you going? It's Greg's. It just is, and it's better than anything. Bacon cheese turnovers are very good as well.
I don't like how in Greg's they renamed all the pasties to bakes. It really frustrates me. Yeah, there's no longer the word pasty.
Don't get me started on the vegan sausage rolls. You don't get to
Well,
call. You can
They're
call
actually
it.
really nice. I've had one.
You can fucking get out and all.
You
don't
see
get to
that.
call-
That's not the problem. They're
You get to
allowed
call
to
it
be
meat-
nice.
Meat substitute substance. That's what you get to call it. It's not a sausage roll.
Do you know what I hate? I've said this before. I hate people that think they're better than you because they've ordered a vegan sausage roll rather than you ordering the normal sausage roll. Or you've gone to KFC and had the vegan chicken burger. No, I reckon you have killed more people or animals, or you've put worse the environment by having that oil-infested thing. Have a sausage roll and go past it. Stop.
Bosco, Stephen doesn't dislike Scotland.
No, I don't dislike Scotland.
No, because I think there's a lot of things in Scotland that Steve agrees with, like deep frying of most foods.
Not chocolate, though. That's strange.
No, chocolate's strange. However, when you get a burger from a chippy and they put burger, cheeseburger in the fat, then on the bun, that is very good.
Never had it.
Yep.
Do people think KFC branches have separate fires for their vegan range?
Yeah, exactly. That's what annoys me.
KFC might be the most overrated takeout, you know.
Smells better than it tastes. We've said this before many a time.
The skin on the chicken's pretty banging, but let's be honest, that's
they've got going on. But it never tastes as good as it smells because it's always a bit soggier. It's never quite right.
Oh, and the people who work at KFC, and if this is you listening going, I work at KFC, fix up, upgrade, get to McDonald's, because the fucking people who work at KFC are the rejects out of McDonald's. They can't follow any instructions. I've never had an order right. That's the first time I got it wrong.
I hate to agree with you, but I have. Scottish Taco 03. Now, haggis. People say haggis. Haggis is one of my favourite foods. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. Haggis fritters are unbelievable. Yep, I agree. He's right. I don't know why you don't like haggis, Steve. Haggis is nice, and you'd enjoy haggis.
English or Scottish? I used to work in Scotland a lot, and I think I held my drink better than most Scottish people, and I wouldn't have expected that.
Steve, you had square sausage before?
What?
Huh?
Have you had square sausage? Right, I need Scottish people in the comments to back me up with this. Square sausage at breakfast is as good as you get.
Never heard of it.
Square sausage. See, David Martin, square sausage. I have. Everyone's had square sausages in Scotland. It's amazing.
What's the capital of Barbados?
Can't answer because I don't know.
Bridgetown.
Look, square sausage, square sausage, square sausage. Ross has said circle sausage because he's wrong, and we need to get rid of that. Hide that.
What is it?
It's just sausage square.
Sausage, that's fucking square.
Oh, big slice. There's
Made it square.
Yeah.
Lawn sausage on a buttery roll is as good as you get. It's up there.
They sell them in Iceland at 12 for a pound. That's like eight.
Yes. Yes. Right, I'm going to Iceland Monday.
Tell my mum again.
I'm not allowed to show you.
Yeah, you are. Fucking hell.
There's a comment here that says, I know he plays golf, but why does Alex always look like he come in from golf?
Fucking golf course. No matter when
Well,
it is.
Yeah, I try and fit the golf around the work. That's kind of it.
Right.
Look
Don't
at all the square sausage people that are...
It's a typo.
Typo.
It's on the Bacardi.
Bridgetown is the capital of Barbados. Number 6. What the Lord of the Ring author J.R.R. Tolkien's initials stand for? It is John Ronald Rowell.
Would never have got that.
What's the game to go and watch if you can't be asked with the absolute tourist fest that the Old Firm Derby's clearly going to be? What's the second best game in Scotland?
Celtic Hearts.
Yeah,
I
was it
reckon.
Hearts maybe?
No. That's Hibs Hearts, someone said. I reckon Hearts are in there just because they've still got a bit of...
Yeah, good kits too.
Yep.
When me and McCullough went to watch England-Scotland on Remembrance Day of all the days to go as well, Jesus Christ. Right? We were sat right on the very last line of like England fans in like the main sort of stand. To the left of us with all the Scottish, to the right of us with all the England fans, and me and Mac in the middle going, I don't belong to any of these fucking...
Yeah,
Mark,
you don't...
We just feel like we're in the wrong fucking place.
That's a funny comment, That's very funny.
You don't need to see it again. You don't even get it. Do you need to close one eye?
I just don't get it.
Yeah, okay.
Number 7. What was the first film released in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Iron Man.
It was Iron Man.
Was it really? Great answer.
Justin says, just tuned in. What have I missed?
What have you missed? Oh, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just what? It's just been twaddle on it, to be honest. Good though.
Stephen going.
Yeah, if you want to know what you've missed, go on Twitter. That's the best thing I can say.
I'll skip to 53 minutes.
Number 8. In which US state is the famous Whistling Straits golf course? Why is it called that?
Because the logo is the lad that goes.
He goes what?
He's whistling. Honestly, so it is in Wisconsin. No, it's not. It's in Washington State. It's in Washington State. It's in Washington State.
Wisconsin.
That's right. Yeah. It's a great golf course. Hosted the Ryder Cup. It's meant to host the Ryder Cup this year, but it's not because it's not happening.
Should have stayed with the original answer.
Yep, I know. Pulled it.
Number 9. What's that?
Do I get before that one? Do I get a Copperberg or do I get a Coke to go with more rum?
Yeah. Number 9. Beanbag Mints is an anagram of which movie?
Batman Begins.
Yeah, you must have seen that in the comments.
I did, definitely. So we've got rum, Copperberg.
Rum. It's the Rum Down.
You
I
finished
know
reading
it
it.
is.
I fucking broke the seal tonight, lads. This is where it's all gone west, didn't we?
Uh-oh.
Rum. You did well last night, to be fair, not to get up. Shall we do some answers whilst he's gone, and then we'll move on very quickly.
Unless
So
I
what
hear
we
it
on?
good, and he's fainted in the bathroom again. Where
He'll
was he?
be
up to?
okay. So we just did the. I honestly don't
Batman
know.
Begins, was it?
We've done that one. Next question.
In which country would you find the original Legoland?
I don't
answer-
know this. Is it Denmark? I've
Yes.
seen that. That was the comments. So Denmark it is.
Number 11. What chamber of the heart pumps?
I have no idea. No idea.
It's apparently the right ventricle, if I've said that right.
There's so many people. There's aortic valve in the comments. There's all sorts of stuff. By the way, I can't believe Joe's not joined us. I think he's.
Isn't it coming on later?
I have no idea.
I don't know how everyone's busy. Where are you all going?
I had work. Like I had a genuine excuse to be late. I had work until 9:15. I don't know where Cameron is because
Joe and Cam work for Steve, so what they're doing?
I have no idea. No idea.
Out sploshing.
So next question is, what does sploshing?
Sploshing is described as a fetish. What would your fetish be if you were a splosher?
Splashes. I have no
Yeah.
idea. Is it? I
Someone
don't
who's
know.
into covering people with food. So it's not necessarily like an overly kinky thing. It's you can just be fully clothed and enjoy getting pelted with pies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's getting
So it
pies.
apparently involves a slapstick style of comedy, and it's quite funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We got the other Coke in the fridge.
Yeah. But yeah, it's described as a fetish, apparently.
Your Google searches must have been fun.
I'm not googling splashing. No chance. No chance.
No, I'm not going back to the fetishes. I'll stick with phobias next time. I think it's quite scary. Oh, is this? Can you please get me a drink?
Yeah, can I have a rum, please?
What do you want?
I'm gonna add kind of Coke. Hang on.
It's like coated my teeth a little bit. Do you like it really thick? I enjoyed my splashing just now. It was a number one. I had a sit down window because I'm not so sure about my equilibrium. You giggling at?
Chloe.
I've seen Chloe comments.
Whatever gets you off, she says.
Okay. Right, we've got a Rocky round from Chantel. Thank you.
Bollocks. I had no idea.
Which is everyone's favourite boxing documentary. Wait. Are we ready? Who is the first fighter that we see Rocky fight? Who's the first fighter that we see Rocky fight? Number 2. What is Rocky's dog name? Don't know where Alex just went. I'm now all on my own. Not the best boxing film, Ghost of Raging Bull. I disagree, Sean. I think because of the fact it spans multiple shows, multiple what happened then? Let go. I think because it's on multiple fingers and multiple years, I think it elevates it. It's number 1 for me. Rocky's amazing. Number 3. What is the name of Rocky's original gym? Number 4. Who is Rocky's wife's brother? Mini Cheddars. Creed is mint. Creed and Rocky Balboa was both mint because it both uses like nostalgia in what it's doing, because you know the timelines of stuff, and it repeats things like in Creed when you see him running wearing a grey tracksuit, deliberate.
Yeah.
To invoke the imagery of Rocky when he did it. There's actually a real boxer called Rocky Balboa, which has nothing to do with the film. Not a great record either, which is a nightmare.
No.
Number 5. What did Rocky and Adrian do on their first date? Can we have a show of hands, please, if you've not seen Rocky? Because how mad would that be? Like, because I imagine Cam's probably not seen Rocky.
I've not seen all of them.
What?
Yeah, I've just not. It's just not been my thing.
I've seen all of them.
Number 6. What city do Rocky and Apollo visit and train in Rocky 3? Probably the best Rocky. Very close with number 4. 4 is very good as well.
5 was poo.
Yeah, 5 didn't happen. Number 7. Which film did Eye of the Tiger feature in? Jesus, Rune's going bananas with the super chats. Let's get this up on screen when it comes up. We're behind here.
Yeah, it's weird. It's been a lot further behind on the.
Yeah. Rune says shot for Full Time Devils for you guys, and yeah, I sent you a message in Patreon ages ago. Did you? About what? There's a lot of messages on there. I can't get through them all. We do a shot at the end of the round.
Yeah.
I want to go 2 fucking bananas. I mean, I'm drunk, but
Yeah. Finish reading them out and then you can have one.
Number 8. Who plays Apollo Creed? They play heavyweights, right? Sylvester Stallone's like, what, about 5'7", 5'8", something bananas like that, maybe 5'9"? And he's not a big dude, is he?
Yeah.
Do you know how much he weighed in like Rocky 3 and Rocky 4?
190,
Give X to my daughter.
I reckon.
You what?
I went 190-ish.
155.
No.
So a lightweight in MMA.
Saying that, to look shredded at 5'7", 5'8", you've got to be 155, 160, don't you? Because if you're 190 and in decent shape at 5'7".
But I wonder what Dolph Lundgren was, though, because Dolph Lundgren's got to be 200. He's a big fella. Is that indeed?
Oh, Diesel's not been on for a while.
I usually lock him out.
Number 9. I can't read that. Name the fighter Rocky trains in Rocky 5. Real fighter. Real maniac. Dead now, isn't he? I think he's dead. Number 9. Name the fighter that Rocky trains in Rocky 5. We all forgot about 5. It's just sack it, don't matter. Bosco says, tweeted you about Superman being Nicolas Cage. Last one before I go. Enjoy the rundown. Cheers, brother. Enjoy. Number 10. What movie was Rocky's son born? Number 11. Which wrestler played Thunderlips?
Thunderlips isn't a real person. Thunderlips.
Thunderlips. And number 12. What year was Rocky released?
I've just read some comments. I shouldn't read the comments. It's not good.
There's a comment saying Mark Ruffalo. I don't know where that's coming. Number 1. Who was the first fighter that we see Rocky fight? Oh, good God. He brings him back in, Rocky Balboa. He works in his kitchen, or he works like cleaning plates and stuff.
Yeah.
Spider Rico. You all right? Number 2. Rocky's dog's name is?
Diesel. No.
No, that's his.
I know that. I know that name. Don't know. This isn't my round in the slightest. Not in the slightest.
How good do you feel like you do on a Happy Gilmore one?
I reckon I do better than this.
Someone said they want to do an Adam Sandler one. I think.
That's a broad one though. Very broad.
I think I might do Jim Carrey or Adam Sandler next week.
As long as it's not Nick Cage, we fucking can stay friends. Butt Kiss is his dog's name. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, he had a second dog called Punchy in the latter ones. Ross says, think it's the worst score I've had in all of the Rum Down. Bad one. Number 3, what is the name of Rocky's original gym? Mighty Mix. Come on, man. Nothing. I expect this out of Cam, not you.
I'm just going to drink my rum and stay like it.
Number 4, who is Rocky's wife's brother? And that is Paulie. Number 5, what do Rocky and Adrian do on their first date? Ice skating.
I saw the comments. I can't even answer.
Number 6, what city did Rocky and Apollo go visit and train in Rocky 3?
Philadelphia.
I thought it might. No, Philadelphia is where Rocky's from. Los Angeles.
Okay. All right. I just guessed.
Yeah, that's what he keeps saying to him, doesn't it? I had a tiger. I had a tiger. Oh, Chloe's had to duck in a shot.
No.
In which film did Eye of the Tiger feature?
Spilt it.
Pretty much just give that one away.
Was it
Rocky 3.
2?
Right, come on, you got to get this one. If you don't get this one, I'll be really disappointed. Who plays Apollo Creed? Honestly.
Don't know.
I wouldn't know his real name, though.
Carl Weathers.
All right.
Nah.
Oh, he's in Happy Gilmore.
Doesn't mean I know him. Don't know actors.
What is the fighter Rocky trains in Rocky 5?
Carl Weathers? No, that was the last one.
Gunn Morrison. Number 10. What movie was Rocky's son born?
5.
2.
Oh, bollocks.
Yeah, you might have got 0 out of 0 here. No, 0 out of 12.
I think I have.
Number 11, which wrestler played Thunderlips?
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, you read the comments, didn't you?
No. That I may have done, but that would have been my guess.
Isn't he the only wrestler, or is Mr. T? No, he only
He's a
did
boxer. Clubber Lang.
18, didn't he?
Best fucking he's the best like dual lead in it. He's fucking mint. Mr. T in it.
So that's the giveaway, isn't it?
Hey woman!
Which wrestler?
Why'd you bring your pretty little self over my apartment tonight? Show you how a real man does it. And then he's got this weird phase as well where I don't know what he's doing. Can't remember what it is. Oh, it's after he wins, after he beats him, he's just going. Rocky III's the best fucking Rocky. He's got everything. Got everything. It's got the iron side. It's got the best montage. It's everything. Rocky III is fucking belting.
I reckon Monday is just Callum just going through this and just clipping things up, just so that we have it before anyone else does. Just for gifts and for...
And actually, that's where I Pity the Fool comes from. He doesn't say it in the A-Team. He says it in Rocky, Mr. T. The Hearts on Fire montage is good. Hearts on Fire is musical steroids. It's banned in the Olympics. Is that effective?
Are you done?
Are you done?
Are you done?
All right, mate. Rocky III's meant. There's a pair of you that just there, like, not even bothered or moved
We're not
by it. Rocky III's fucking quality.
Denying it.
Fucking hell.
Who's denying it? Here. You've been agreed with. 3 and 4.
You've done well.
Powerful. Come on, mate. Fucking hell. Can I have a Bray Baracus haircut?
He's already had it.
I've
I
had
hated
a Bray
it.
Baracus haircut, yeah. Yeah, okay. Give us your scores on the doors, please. Was it actually 0?
Someone did you a super shot, didn't they? Super chat.
Oh, yeah, go on.
A super shot.
A super shot. That's essentially what they are now, aren't they?
And Mickey dies. Yeah, Mickey dies in 3.
Nobody just wants to ask a question anymore.
No one's asking about Jaden Sancho. They just go, Bacardi, rum. No, that's what they do.
Best song, Eye of the Tiger. Fact. Hearts on Fire runs it close, though. And so does Burning Heart, actually. This 4's pretty good because 4's like, I think there's like 3 montages in 4. It's got the No Pain one, Rocky Grows a Beard. It's all over the show. Like, but Rocky 3. Shall we do Steve Drunk Reviews movies on Patreon?
Nope. Oh, maybe, yeah. You said Patreon. I didn't know you were going to say Patreon.
Let us know. Would you like Steve Drunk reviewing movies on Patreon?
It's essentially this anyway, but you know.
It's not far off, but like more edited.
So Steve's watch along of films drunk.
Oh, Top Gun as well. Top Gun's basically a montage. Jesus. Rune's banged loads in. This is the shot we was about to do. You've already banged another one in.
No, can't keep up.
Jesus. Yeah, the theme for Top Gun's a bit special in it. It's good.
Steve getting absolutely car park watching films.
Steve's getting absolutely Derby 0708'd. We did the montage, didn't we, for the watch-alongs coming back?
Yeah.
Oh, and the clip of the Tranmere one where I go, we're going to get fucking drunk today.
And then it cuts to me later on going, these are a bit spicy, aren't they?
Me just like out with wings.
Why? What happened that day? Because we have been more drunk than that, haven't we? I think. No, we've not. No.
I think I was more drunk at Lask.
Yeah, I missed that. I was in Turkey. All right, shots it is then. I'll do it on my own then. You lot go for it. It's fine.
Trying to get it over and done with.
Yeah, anyone who watched both of their watch-alongs, which was worse, Lask or Tranmere? I feel like it was Lask.
I hope you guys are going shot for shot at home. This isn't fair.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Are you just sitting there like with a brew, watching us just get fucking obliterated?
I reckon there is people that do this.
All right, people are
Tranmere.
Tranmere.
I think Tranmere was kind of because it was earlier in the day as well, wasn't it?
I don't remember either, but yeah, Pete says I think Lask is worse. I don't remember Lask.
I was away. I said I was away, so I can't compare. But Tranmere was up there with the drunkest I've ever been. Ever. Like, because it was what we were drinking, because it was rum, constant from early days. I usually stop, just didn't, just kept going. And then we went out. This is the other thing with Tranmere one is people saw up until, was it like 10, 11 o'clock? Not even that. We went out after that.
Yeah, but
and then kept drinking.
And Lask was like a 6 o'clock game, I think. We ended up in a Fitzroy playing snooker.
I was in Turkey, so I was drunk for 7 days straight there. So I was. Tranmere set the bar. You're right.
But isn't this what it's all about? You see people. Arsenal are the topic of hilarity for today. But you see Arsenal, they take it so fucking serious, don't they? Has anyone ever gone, hey, Arsenal Fan TV was a laugh? And I mean with them, not at them, because we all know it's at them all the time. But I
laughed today watching them, but it's not. I don't know. Yes, it's weird because you do need to take it seriously now and again.
It's fucking great, isn't it?
You do need to take it seriously now and again, but then you go, that's not what it's about. It's about normal things, which is what we were doing yesterday, which was the first half, we were doing all right, and then they scored, and when we were pretty depressed for about 45 minutes.
But the last game and the Tranmere game, we said, let's get fucking twisted watching this. And we had a fucking good time.
Yeah, because we went, do you know what? The grand scheme of things, these games don't matter. And that's exactly what normal people do. They go, we're playing Tranmere. If we get beat today, we need to be laughed at. So we need to do this. If we win today, it doesn't matter. Same with Lask. If we didn't beat them, now luckily we battered them 5-0. Grateful, but I don't know. I don't get taking it seriously. I don't get it.
No, at the end of the day, football is something that we go and do generally with our mates and go and have a fucking giggle and all that kind of shit, right?
You're right to be upset. You're right to be. Everyone's has to be upset. You can be upset, angry, throw things at TVs. Absolutely fine. Like caps and stuff last night when it wasn't a penalty. You do it. It's fine. That's normal. But at the same time, it's still
throwing caps at cameras.
Good. What a shot that was, though. Hey, how good
could have been worse. It could have been a bottle.
You'll be sorry.
It could have been worse. It could have been a bottle.
Yeah, look, we all fucking giggle, and we try and replicate that vibe of going to the fucking game, and that's what we do, I think.
Exactly. Do we have more questions?
Yeah, that
one more
about
round.
Getting drunk at work is a good one. Didn't you walk in the other day and we're like, was it yesterday?
With cans in my hand.
Already?
No, I was sober yesterday and I walked in. So that's not it.
No, when you walked in, there was a can on the table. I wasn't drinking it.
No. Yeah, so that was it. I came in at about 11 o'clock and there was a Heineken can on the table. I went, you've not had that for breakfast, have you?
No, it was.
And you went, no, it was from the day before. I was like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was slightly worried there, though. That was like, Crossing the line there.
Right, shall we do? Is this our final round?
It is, yeah.
We're going to do food and drink round.
No one, hang on.
My brother.
What's he want?
I don't know.
Well, answer it. You find out. Right. Shall we have a roll? Number 1. What is the best-selling flavour of soup in the UK?
I'm doing Rum Down with Steve.
Look what's happened. We're just answering phone calls. Sod it. It's got to be that one. It has to be that. What's your go-to soup, Steve?
My go-to soup?
Mm-hmm.
Chicken or tomato.
Really? He's dead loud. I can hear him.
Yeah, I believe that he did.
Number 2. Which pungent plant has its own festival held on the Isle of Wight every year?
What? Pungent plant? Garlic? No. Someone say, what about a sports round?
We're wrapping it up with this one, but I'll do a sports one next week. In fact, no, there won't be one next week because we're not going to get home in time. And I was going to say to you guys, what do we think about having the 4th of July as our last one? That'll be the 14th Rum Down. Excuse me. And the pubs are supposedly open from that day.
That's good.
So do we call it a day there and then? Or maybe it once a month from then, maybe.
We need to figure something out because I like this on a Saturday evening.
I do.
So when we're not, whether we're like if we have a midday kickoff or something or whatever,
we're trying to do one
a
of Mum's happy days, I think.
Yeah.
You need to all be available, though, don't you? It's like you're in lockdown, and where is everyone? Alex, you've been at work.
I don't know what the fuck everyone else is pretending to do tonight.
I don't know either. Splashing. They're all splashing.
Number 3. How many bottles of champagne are there in a Magnum?
Ooh.
John says, keep it going, lads. Good things have come out of this lockdown. This is one of my favourite shows you do. The problem is we're just not going to be here to do it. Like, if there's a tea time kickoff, we're not here. Even a 3:00 kickoff on a Saturday, it's just going to be so hard to get here for. And obviously we've got Paddock FC as well.
And if we have a beer at the game, I mean, I'm not saying, but if we start having a beer or whatever, and we do. By the time we've done 5 things, reviews and stuff, it's just it.
No, I didn't go to bed till 2:00 this morning.
I mean, to be fair to Cam and Cal, they left the studio at 1:30 last night. Yeah. Like they put there's a lot of graft into the match day kind of stuff to then turn around and go, we've got to try and figure something out. And that was 8:00 kickoff. It's
so I think once a month we can do once a month, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4. What is the most expensive spice in the world by weight? I knew that one.
I think I know that one.
Not what it's used for, but I knew that was the case. I think it might be worth more than gold.
I think do you know what? I think I've got
Google
like a special thing.
Cocaine. Dara says.
Where is the cocaine?
It's not cocaine.
It's no.
The one used in Eccles Town Centre. What?
No.
It's expensive in jail. We was talking about prison pocket and Red Bull, weren't we? That'd be a graft.
Just going back to the Rum Down once a month.
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to want to put a whole month of chit-chat in one night. It's going to be a long one.
Maybe your whole
It's not though, because we get it out of the way. Like this week, we've got our talking utter bollocks out of the way in the office.
Oh.
Ooh. Go
What
on.
if we Rum Down a live show?
Then we'd all die.
We can broadcast it on that YouTube, which I've heard of. Have you heard of YouTube?
YouTube, yeah. Go on. Set the scene.
Local enough to come down and get fucking twisted. Can come and get twisted with us. And when we want to go on the road like we've been trying to plan, that's what we do. Rum Down live.
Well, you could do a video, couldn't we? It won't cost us too much to get home in a taxi.
I just feel like on location is an expensive, and let's have. I'll tell you what. Instead of having the team meeting on the Rum Down, let's have the team meeting. We'll have a discussion about when we're going to do this stuff.
I'm throwing it out there to see what the audience says.
Okay.
Would you like to come and get fucking smashed with us and have loads of rum? Because that's one of the things that we're trying to do with Patreon anyway. And we was in the middle of planning all that shit. And then
at a bar.
I reckon if we can get 50 people down, it's like
you can't have people in the studio.
Book,
you can't have people in the studio.
I'm not saying the studio.
No, I'm just thinking out loud.
For example, Pen and Pencil will let you do anything in there, just for free.
There's plenty of places that if we get 50, we can afford it.
Yeah.
Because essentially we cover 20 people's worth of drinks. We will, because we'll just order 3 bottles of rum to start with. What
you do is you make it when it's a weekender.
And we can do rum tastings. That's what we fucking do.
You've got Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock. The Rum Down Saturday night gets smashetoed, and then the Sunday afternoon, United are at home. So anyone that lives a little bit further away, you do a fucking Saturday night in a hotel in Manchester. You get 3 events for the price of 1.
Yeah, golf's gone, isn't it? Yeah, that's not going to happen, is it?
Bosh, laughing.
Carry on.
Paddock FC, Rum Down, United, top weekend.
1-0 up the ticks.
Yeah, up the ticks. Number 5. And we can take it on the road.
Wherever.
To the nearest 100, how many Greg's Bakeries are there in the UK? Min.
It's like you keep predicting these questions, isn't it? You did that last
Greg's
week.
Bakery.
Nicolas Cage.
We've got how many? We've said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Someone's come from Aberdeen. That's far. We can't commit to that.
Do you miss working in Aberdeen?
I miss the people. The people were really nice. And quite
Aberdeen's really far. It's further than you think it should be.
Very grey though, because they build all the houses out of that like a slate or a grey slate or something. That's
It's like going to.
It seems very.
Have you ever been to Fleetwood? Same kind of vibe.
One of the comments was about wait, can a fan club be called the Addicts? No, but it could be called the Rummans.
Rummans.
Fuck yous.
I quite like that. That's quite good.
The Paddock Rummans.
Is that a Mancunian phrase? You rumman?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's a bit rumser thingy, isn't it?
I've heard a different phrase, but I'm not going to say it because you were getting fined for saying that word later on. Before.
When?
By someone said if you say that word, you have to take a shot or have to pay something.
Oh, the CUNT.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It does go together.
Yeah, it does. See?
International Rum Down. Yeah. Ireland was the first place on the list to go. Dublin's a fucking belting city.
As soon as all this stuff's over, we're doing Dublin massive, aren't we? We've already. There's a lot of things gone into planning Dublin. There's a lot there.
We had like
We
6
have-
locations.
We have location, we have band, we have player, we have where we're going to go and play 5-a-side, the lot, and probably where we're going to drink as well. So Dublin's going to happen. As soon as we can, we will.
Yeah, I can't wait to do meetups. It's just not really a dumb thing, is it, at the moment when, I don't know, everyone's locked up.
You can't. I mean, imagine doing a meetup now, and so you can come down, but you have to social distance
Look
from
out
us
for a window.
and
Like a
social
fucking
distance
gorilla
from
in a zoo.
yeah. Hi.
Yeah. No, might as well just stay on YouTube.
Yeah.
A load of bollocks. Number 6. What is the American name for champagne and orange juice, also known as what we call Bucks Fizz? Oh, no way. Didn't know that.
Get on the train, Ross.
Yes.
If you do off peak, it's not that expensive.
What are you fucking cheering for?
Because that was my Sunday morning go-to in America.
You're so fucking posh.
It's not
no,
posh though, is it?
It's so not. Honestly,
For breakfast it is.
Steve, when
Have
we
a
go,
weddings.
Steve.
I will,
look,
Chloe.
I'm gonna
Girls
set
on
you,
tour.
Steve. I'm gonna set you the scene for when we go to America. What's gonna happen is United are gonna kick off at 8 in the morning. We're gonna get up, watch United, and then at 10 o'clock the bar's open with that drink. All you can drink, $25.
Why aren't the bars open for kickoff?
They are open, but you can't serve. You can't
Why?
serve that drink then, because otherwise people would die before midday.
Thing
You
is,
have
though,
to
What's
taste
left
it
though?
up.
a lot of people don't even serve it with champagne anymore. They do it with prosecco, which makes it like.
In America, they do champagne, and it's not good for you.
Did they even have proper champagne in America?
No, it's very cheap, but it's great for you.
Is it like Asti, like people have over here?
Yeah, it's so good. Honestly, Aaron, the lad that was in here, the footballer, he loved brunch. Let's say we all love the brunch. Brunch is the way forward, Steve. Well, we need to plan that trip and do the brunching.
You need to get Paddock a fucking good sponsor that'll pay for a pre-season in Flowrider so we can go and get fucking
The scenes,
minging.
the absolute scenes over there would be unbelievable.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. I reckon we'd lose. We'd lose 3 or 4 players.
What, permanently?
They wouldn't come back. They get lost. They'd just be like, "Oh,
But I don't like that comment.
Simon Preston in the comments says, I'll sponsor Paddock's pre-season tour to Jamaica. Fucking done. Right, that's
Is that what
saved
you were talking
forever.
about? Does
No.
she have to come?
Yeah, but not to Jamaica. To Florida.
Can I give
Yeah,
out
I'm
my
definitely going if you go in Florida. Go Disney World.
Steve? Can I give out
Whatever
my
you want,
email?
Go Disney World.
Shall I give out my email address? Simon Preston can email me anytime about that kind of stuff.
I was on Sky Sports in Jamaica last week. Thanks to Simon.
Simon, just tweet me and we'll DM me on there. We'll sort it out.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a bit of that. Basically, Florida, I've got this weird thing going on here. I'm doing that with my fingers, you see. With what we're doing with Paddock FC, half of me's got this really professional. We're going to try, we're trying hyper performance. Everything we're doing is geared around being very fucking good. We're over egging it in terms of the professionalism. And then the other side is the pyro, pints, let's get fucking wild, crazy boys, crazy gang kind of geezer.
So here's what I see going on. I see the ideal situation is Paddock FC, pre-season, good coaches, warm weather needed in America. There's one arm. There's a couple of good teams that I know we could play against that we could do that would be worthwhile. There's one thing. Number 2, Manchester United pre-season in America. We can go and do that all at the same time in Florida. They'll go and play in Miami. Number 3,
Definitely played
Dave-
Beckham's team in Miami without.
and there's number 3. Go and see David Beckham, nanny in Orlando, all sorts of stuff about ex-United players there. So all those 3 things together with that little alcoholic bridge across the mall. That's all we're after. Just a few beers, few champagne and orange juices, because I won't give away the answers. A bit of rum.
Neil says, Steve, do you need a beer assistant? Yeah, we are interviewing beer assistants as soon as social distancing is finished.
We said that yesterday on the thing. If internships, if you want to be beer assistant, you deliver 3, 1 goes your way. That's the kind of rules all the time.
Oh shit, we got 100 knock in there from Rune. My last super chat of the evening didn't come through. Don't know why. Honoured being able to support you guys. Appreciate it, mate. DM'd in Patreon about if you need a contact in Norway. A lot of ex-United players. There are a lot. Some currently still involved with the club. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. I'll try and hit you up tomorrow when I wake up.
Yeah, Rune, I've got your Twitter as well, so I'll hit you up tomorrow. I'll send you a message now and say hello. And we can.
Yeah, we could do a beer assistant. It's just a good comedy gig, isn't it?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Actually, it's not needed, but wouldn't.
Callum and Cameron hate to do it, so.
Steve, have I ever tried Dead Man's Fingers? I've not actually. I think the marketing for Dead Man's Fingers seems to be really good. Because everyone seems to go on about it.
Didn't you have that one, Alex?
No,
It's got quite a graffiti-looking bottle.
Dead Leg. Was it Dead
Leg?
Red Leg. Is that the one that's Amazon favourite?
Don't know. Possible.
I think it is. Yeah.
7. Which of these is not a type of mushroom? Jesus Christ. Does that say chicken?
Yeah.
King oyster, chicken of the woods, tiger's tail, lion's mane. We do need a genuine kit man for Paddock FC as well, and we've had some possible comedy appointments that we were thinking of that would be hilarious, but it's actually quite a bit to do. It's quite a responsible job. Probably come with a van. So it's not literally a comedy appointment. We do probably need someone who wants to do that. And it's probably way less boring. Spiced rum, fancy a bottle. Probably all right for a minute, I reckon.
Chloe, I don't know if you did reply. I keep going on at him saying it.
No, yeah, you should, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I meant to reply. I just need a size. What is your men's size? Just reply back to that with what your men's size is. Or what your size would be in men's. Because everything's a men's fit, I think. Neil says, I'm more of a comedy appointment. Number 8. Which cheese is traditionally contains insect larvae?
Maggots.
Fucking gross.
I'm obsessed with this as well. I keep showing Jaden like this cheese that has maggots in it.
Why though?
Because it creeps him out. But
it should.
The maggots obviously breaks down the process a lot more and makes it really tangy. And it's actually outlawed, as they say now. You can't actually get it because they believe that the eggs can still live in your intestines, so you're not actually allowed to make it anymore.
What the fuck is wrong with people? Dara says that cheese doesn't sound very Gouda.
Good shout, Dara.
Number 9.
Someone's got it though.
Which type of pasta translates to mean little tongs? Is it a Sardinian cheese? I don't got a fucking clue.
I think it is.
That's number 9. Which type of pasta translates to mean little tongs? Number 10. 1 part gin, 1 part Campari, and 1 part sweet vermouth makes which cocktail?
Sounds good, that. Whatever it is. Steve, you a gin fan at all?
No, my dad's been bang at his gin no lately.
I think you
Gin.
would be though.
Reckon?
Like flavoured gin. I think anyone can get into flavoured gin.
I
so you've
reckon.
got the
I
right
reckon you
tonic.
would do.
Yeah.
Also, the hangovers are a lot less than rum.
Mm.
Don't. It's true. It's definitely
I
true.
would
Is
notice.
it? I don't really get hungover.
Well,
If I've been hungover, I'm fucked up, like beyond recognition. Like a double car crash. Oh, fucking hell, Rune's banged in another one for a shot. Jesus.
You're lying,
Right.
Rune. It's not your last.
We're nearly at the end. I'll do it at the end.
yep.
You're going to have to stay and watch.
What is a love apple another name for? Didn't know that either. And number 12, cinnamon is the inner part of what? Cinnamon is the inner part of what? Okay, are we having it? Number 1, what is
Have
the
it.
best-selling flavour of soup in the UK? What would you
Tomato
say?
soup. Tomato soup.
Tomato soup. Tomato soup was the answer. I would have guessed that. Because you think that there's way more fucking low-key veggies than you imagine.
And tomato soup's it's just the go-to. It's just dead simple.
And you'd think chicken soup's got to be up there, innit? But because it's vegetarian, you think tomato soup probably gets the edge.
Yep.
And it's pretty good tomato soup too. Let's be honest. Not bad, is it?
No.
Number 2, which pungent plant has its own festival held in the Isle of Wight every year? Oh, sorry, you got to be a fucking pure sad bastard to go to that one.
Rosemary. What is it?
Garlic.
Is it actually? I said garlic as a joke. No way is it the garlic festival. Oh, that's
All the
weird.
garlic bread you can eat, I'd go.
Garlic bread.
though? I bet it's people
There
just
should be
proper, like,
garlic
eating
bread.
it like apples.
No.
I bet it is. I bet if you go to the
No.
garlic festival, someone's eating it like that.
No, there'll be all sorts, won't they? I bet it'd be pretty good, like soup and everything with
I
it
bet
in.
it'd be pretty good.
You love
Said
food.
Fucking no one
You
ever.
love food.
I'm not going to a garlic festival.
Garlic bread. You would.
A garlic
bread.
festival.
You would.
A garlic festival.
Yeah.
I reckon if they
Bet
said
they
to
fucking
you,
stink.
Steve, here we go. I'm going to set you scene. They go to you, look, Steve, we need you to be involved in this festival. However, you're going to get unlimited garlic bread.
Garlic bread ain't all that. Let me just throw that out there because it's not a meat. No food can be at the top of any tree without meat in it.
No, garlic bread's amazing because you can just like shove it in the oven. I'd have some garlic bread right now. You don't actually need anything to go with it. That's why it's so good. You can have it any time. It's perfect. Pizza
Steak
garlic
anytime.
bread. No, you can't. That's weird.
You
With the
definitely
garlic
go
bread?
for garlic.
I don't get people that have steak for breakfast. But then
Steak and
again,
eggs.
I'd have garlic bread.
Eggs and kegs. That's the.
Because that's well
the
weirder
shout.
than having a fucking garlic baguette, isn't it?
They might in France.
You can't have garlic for breakfast. Garlic's a no for
people.
breakfast.
Anyway, yeah, garlic. Fuck that noise. Number 3. How many bottles of champagne are there in a Magnum?
3
2.
bollocks.
What's the one? Is it Methuselah or whatever it's called? What's it called?
And that was another question. I can't remember. 4 of them, isn't it?
Is it? Damn. What's the most expensive spice in the world by weight?
Is it saffron?
It is. I'm almost certain it's heavier than gold. Oh, so worth more than gold.
I think it is.
Nothing. It's not. It's like it's
weird
powder.
'cause
innit?
it's dead. Yeah, we got some. My uncle's house. He got like this little plastic box of it, and it's dead. It's dead fine and stuff. But you're like, That's at
What
least
does it
like
do?
2. I don't know because I put it in stuff and it's like it's not really like strong at all.
Can you just twat it on like chip spice? Just bosh.
No,
And soon be like, you've just put 400 quid's worth on there. You'd be like, well, let's hope it tastes nice. Yeah, just, I wouldn't know. I knew that was an expensive spice, but what does it do?
I think it's by weight.
In
Yeah,
curry, then.
I feel like it might.
yeah,
be
but it's like one of those things that is in all these things, but it's not strong at all because you have to put so much of it in to be strong, and it costs loads as well. So it's just odd, strange thing.
Googling it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's saffron in? Number 5. To the nearest 100, how many Gregs are there in the UK?
300.
No way.
Fucking 300 in Manchester City Centre. There's literally 4 from
1300.
the train station to before you turn for our office.
There is. Do you know what? There's so many places in that little area. There's literally a Starbucks. You can sit in Starbucks and look at another Starbucks whilst you're sat in that Starbucks. Why do there need to be that many Starbuckses? Greg's are the same. There's literally one you can put your head out of.
But guess
And
what?
there's one there.
You don't see fucking Greg's going out of business, have you? So clearly there's something in it.
No, there's not, because my old company, there was one on every street, and they did.
Wow.
Why? Why is that the Greg's that's near us as well got the? It's a different sign, isn't it? It's like a posher sign, like Greg's near us.
Well, there's 2, isn't there? You can go to the bottom of the street and do a left, and you get one which is like double hidden away, and you almost walk past it every time because there's a vape shop next to it. And then you go right where all the spice heads are, and you have to sort of fight your way through that one a little bit. That's a bit more of a challenging Greg's run.
Yeah, I didn't say that, but okay, go on. Yep.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
But, and that one's just. But they're both rammed.
Always.
The worst one to get is the one just as you're leaving Piccadilly Station. That one's out the door.
Yeah.
No matter what time you go, it's out the door there. Bananas.
It's mad. Is it 1700? The answer.
2009 there is. So if you give us 2000,
Wow.
we'll be happy with that. It's quite a lot of Gregs. Game changer when you put them in service stations.
Mate, game changer. There's a drive-through on Earlham now. That's the fucking game changer.
Still not been. Give us a like if you want us to do a vlog of us just going to the Gregs in Earlham.
Going to the drive-through Greg's.
I think it's Northern Greg.
Well
though.
excited. Like, yeah!
Can I have
Get out,
30
sausage rolls!
sausage rolls? I'm not going to leave my car. Wow.
My friend from Edinburgh fully gets the Greg's things, but you like go down London and it's all about Pret and eat. They don't get the Greg's
London.
thing. They don't appreciate it like we do up north.
It's because they go more for the coffee than they do for the...
Yeah, coffee
Pastry.
drinkers.
And I get that. The coffee in Greg's. But however, there's nowhere else you can get a bacon sandwich and a coffee for £2 other than Greg's.
It's good. It's not about
And it's
bacon
not-
butty either.
It's not about bacon butty. It's not about coffee. You can get a bacon baguette if you're really pushing the boat out. It's tremendous. Tremendous place
Pushing about out for an extra 30 pence.
for 30p. Exactly.
So yeah, 2,000 Gregs. Gregs is open. I've literally seen people like tweeting their Gregs, which is amazing.
My Greg's isn't open. The one on top of my street's not open. I'm not fucking happy.
Yes, I know we get nice people notch in London. I'm just saying, as an overall sort of attitude and lack of
Yeah,
Greg,
it's against London, but still, you prefer Pret over Greg's, which is wrong.
we don't have Gregs in Ireland. We have a pub where Gregs would be. There you go. That makes so much sense.
Do you know they
number
serve
6.
Magners as... Is it Magners as Bulmers in Dublin as well, which is confusing?
What?
You want the
So-
next question?
No.
No. So Magners beer in Dublin is Bulmers.
Is it? That sounds like a lie.
It's not a lie. If you order a Bulmers, it's the same branding. It's all Magners. It's all the same
They're
shit.
both ciders, aren't they?
They are the same thing. But that's like
Yeah,
ordering a
I'd like to give you a
Carlsberg
fucking
and
pint
getting a
of milk.
Carlin.
Both got a gold label. Could be.
Or is it like when you go, can I have a glass of Coke? And you go, it's Pepsi. And you go, I don't really give a fuck. You like that?
That's exactly the same thing. But when it's alcohol, it's different. You know that.
Yeah, true.
It's like-
Yeah, because
it's
if
like
I say,
saying,
can I
"Can I
have a
have a
Heineken,
Carling?"
please? And you give me a
And they
Carling,
give it-
I might have to glass you.
Like Walkers and Lays. They're totally the
No,
same.
No,
They're
they're the
totally-
same thing.
No, because like Carling and Heineken's not the same.
Well, no, they're not. But Pepsi
No,
and
but-
Coke are.
So Magners is Magners in the UK, but in Dublin, if you order a Bulmers, it's the same as a Magners.
Anyway, in American, what is a champagne and orange juice, which we would call a Bucks Fizz?
It's a mimosa.
Let's do this shot.
Jesus.
wants to go bed.
Get over him. We'll put us in bed.
Look how much.
You're not waiting for Alex again.
All right.
Fuck yes.
I'm on Southern Comfort now.
Oh, Jesus, that's a hot one. What was that? That was Bombay, wasn't it?
I thought.
Number 7.
Cheers.
Which of these is not a type of mushroom? King oyster, chicken of the woods, tiger's tail, and lion's mane.
Chicken of the woods.
Tiger's tail. Yeah, you're probably right to look like that, to be honest.
Wonder if it tastes like chicken. That's what I called it.
Go have a fucking crawl around the woods and eat mushrooms. Sure, nothing bad.
That's not wise.
Which of these cheeses traditionally contains insect larvae / fucking what is it? Maggots?
Oh,
Kasu
fro-
Marzu.
not frozen tonight.
You what?
I don't know. Very
It's not
mumbling.
frozen.
You're mumbling.
You've not frozen tonight.
I did change the cable.
That's it.
I'm surprised people got that.
Number 9. Which type of pasta translates to little tongues?
Frus. No, I have no idea. Frusili? No.
Linguine.
Ah, bollocks.
1 part gin, 1 part Campari, and 1 part sweet vermouth makes which cocktail?
Pissed.
You said it tasted quite nice, you think, by the sound of it.
It sounds nice. I have no idea what it is, though. What is it?
It's a Negroni.
Ah, La Mode.
Number 11. What is a love apple another name for?
Milano.
DC's just joined in and he's trying to talk fucking football. Not this time of night,
see.
son.
Not a Saturday
Who's
night.
just joined?
Number 12. Cinnamon is the inner part of what?
You never
Did I say
gave
what
the
it was?
answer.
Tomato.
Nope.
It was a tomato if I didn't say it.
Tomato.
I said it.
DC, we never disagree with you there. Also,
What's he on about?
I don't know.
Have you
I
just
went
fucking
back-
hit? Have you just caught up with me?
no. I looked at DC's comment and I read it and I didn't disagree. Also, what else was there? There was
Cinnamon. What is it?
fuck that. Cinnamon stick. Move on. Arsenal are just funny. That's true. We all laughed at Arsenal. That's
Can I get the
true.
question answered, please?
No.
Okay, cinnamon is the inner part of hurt. It is a tree. It's the inner part of the bark.
That is a fucking ridiculous question. Arsenal are just funny. Everyone's had a right laugh at Arsenal today. It's great fun, isn't
You missed that. Me and McCullough did the laugh at Arsenal part.
it?
We talked about Bellerin and his fucking trees. Thought he was saving the bastard planet, didn't he?
Jay's done well with that as well today. He's just thrown in. I'll contribute to that as well because no one's gonna do. Then they're gonna win like 4 games, and I reckon 3,000.
I wonder what it cost to do that 3,000 trees.
Not that much.
I reckon it's more like about £1 a tree, probably even less.
Yep.
Might not even be £1 a tree, you know. Just on them like mass tree planting things.
Well, it depends how little you're growing them. Whether you're growing them straight.
They're just not going to win. They're not going to win that many games. What's annoying is without Aubameyang, they'd be relegated by now. That'd be funny as well. By the way, Monday, if Southampton beat them, they go above them.
Oh, they've got a big goal difference to shake up. But they got level with them.
That would be so funny.
Southampton are 13th and have been well shit.
Like, yeah, they were relegation like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Funny. What else? They're going to plant the Amazon? No, that's not true. That's it. There's no more good comments.
Car parked.
I'm not car parked. I'm well on the way.
Palace are above Arsenal now. Are they in 10th now? Wowzers.
Oh, hang on. Are Arsenal in the second and the bottom tier of the table?
It might be.
Let's see.
Chris says, Howson, Dougie wasn't that great today, FYI. Don't bother downloading. I watched one before and it actually made me laugh out loud. I can't remember what it was. Dougie's in like a tiki hut somewhere. There's a cat sets on fire next to him. And he just goes like doing the water things, goes and squirts it out, and it just made me laugh like a proper.
Ian is the cat.
Is it Ian?
So Arsenal are 10th. However, Burnley and Everton have games in hand on them, and if they win those games, then they could go down to 12th.
Notch has got 18 out of 48. I think we're on for a low score this week, you know. Robbo and McGrath. Pretty fucking drunk myself, like, to be fair. I'm blaming the Pretties a little bit.
The Pretties is... There's your problem. Is it not Pirites?
Well, fancy fucking having that on it. Avoid alcoholic drinks.
It is
Pirites. Doing a show.
Like Perinase.
Yeah, Pirites.
You don't say that, though.
Pretties. It is cetirizine.
Just don't take them. I'm telling you, it helps.
No, it don't help, does it?
I'm on the thing where don't take any antihistamines because you can build up your immunity to it. And I'm doing pretty well on it.
Fuck that noise.
Did you know that if you eat spinach and tomatoes, it makes it worse for your hay fever?
No way, yo.
You don't have either of those things, so he's fine.
They are high in histamines, so.
Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it?
That's us. So give us your final scores. Got a lot of people in the teens. Luke says he got 31 out of 48. He must have nailed it on the.
I don't think I got in double figures.
Bad that.
Yeah, but at least to be fair, I got whatever it was more than Joe and Cameron who didn't show up. So.
Steve Drunk reviewing Nick Cage films, a mini-series. Could easily do that on Patreon.
Who'd watch it?
You'd be surprised.
Nobody needs to hear that. We've heard everything in the Rum Down, I think.
Nah. You get nicely lubricated up, and then you put on fucking Ghost Rider, and there'll be all sorts of stuff. Like, come on, my mate, what you doing?
Lubricated and onto Ghost Rider. That's a bad combination.
Yeah. Or then when they put Con Air on, you just be like, overacting.
Alex, you Gale Plaid.
Gale Plaid's not a bad one.
That's a good shout. I like that. I like that one.
Motorhomed.
No.
What about lollipops?
Rennie.
Lollipops work?
Oh, by the way, on my way into the office on yesterday, I walked past... Rune, no. You said last one 3 ago, so you can ignore that one.
On someone's credit card?
I hope so. On my way in...
Highlight this one, please.
Okay. Janine, the wife would like this one on screen, so we'll leave it on screen for her.
So on my way in, I walked past a lollipop sign. An unattended.
I'm listening.
I walked past an unattended lollipop sign and didn't pick it up and bring it into the studio. I felt proud the fact that I didn't pick it up because it was just there.
What's a lollipop sign?
Like
it's across the street.
A lollipop stick.
Yeah. It was just there, like unattended, no people around it. I thought I should have just picked it up and brought it in, but I thought, no, this is the adult decision not to do it. I didn't.
Buzzing. Right.
And on that note, Mars bag.
Alex's boring story about things he didn't do. Right, cheers everyone for tuning in. Hope you've had a good Saturday. Hope you've enjoyed the return of football, and hope you've enjoyed Arsenal in 4 days,
shit.
2 games, 0 points.
So,
which is fantastic.
Are we saying this is the last
No.
one?
This is the penultimate one. Next week we've got Norwich. We will not be here for the Norwich game. The 4th of July will be the last regular Rum Down, and from them we'll go to monthly, you little jelly beans. So make sure to lock it into your diaries and don't miss it. We'll figure out which day works, and we'll try and keep them going monthly where we can all get fucking pissed together and do a little pub quiz. And then we'll take them on the road once we're allowed out, because that sounds like a fucking cracking idea, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd love to meet you all. After seeing so many names pop up
Yeah, I wonder
regularly.
if you do actually see everyone's name, that you recognise them.
Yeah.
You got to wear your YouTube name and icon on a badge.
We'll sort that.
All good? Right, thank you, everybody. Good night. Enjoy the hangovers in the morning. Later.
See you later.